All right, what's up, y'all? Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment. You know the deal, you know the drill. Hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and hit the notifications too so that you're able to get all of my content as well as all of my videos. Now, we're gonna just jump right into a couple things, okay? And the topic that has pretty much dominated the headlines, besides the whole Kevin Samuels um, transition and everything, has been Canelo Alvarez taking that L last night. Okay. Um, a lot of people want to know what's next for Canelo. A lot of people are shocked. Canelo says that he's shocked. But to be honest with you, and some people may disagree, you're welcome to that. I'm always welcome to people being entitled to their own opinion. This actually was a good thing for Canelo to lose because we all need to be humbled. Um, and another thing is that when you get so used to doing things a certain way and you're constantly going by that, and then you run into something different and it knocks you off balance, it knocks you off your square. Well, some people don't know how to react to that. And in this case, that was Canelo. Um, you picked Bill over Canelo. Hey, that's happy for you, Steven. You know, happy for you. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are gonna cap and say something like that. I'm pretty sure that you're probably switching up your statement and everything, but I mean it's all good. If you if you really did from the bottom of your heart, hey, that's on you. It wasn't. Listen, it wasn't an easy battle for Canelo, and this is the thing too that we have to understand that Canelo. You say you want to see a rematch. Uh, I mean, I do too. I do too. I think that it would be great for Canelo to bounce back and avenge his loss. And see, that's what I talked about yesterday in terms of when I was speaking of Earl Spence and also Terrence Crawford, is that when it comes to losing a fight, this era is much different. Um, we'll start with it, Alex. Um, this era is much different in terms of losing a fight. This era is much it's much different than losing a fight. Back in the days, you could have had six losses on your record, but the fact that you avenged those losses, people took honor in that. People took pride in that. You said faithfully, I picked Bivol. Well, if you did, hey, that was on you. I know a lot of people. What they'll do is they'll choose a particular fighter, and then they try to sit there and they try to change and go back on their decision from what they originally did. Now, did I pick Canelo? Yeah, absolutely. I picked Canelo, and the reason why I did pick Canelo is because I felt like he had fought taller opponents. He had fought bigger opponents. I mean, he fought a guy that was uh, six. I mean, 6'7". Up to like 6'7" almost. You know, what's up, Joe Johnson? So, I mean, that was my reason for doing it. But hey, this is a big challenge for Canelo. And that's what it's about. It's about getting over obstacles and getting over challenge. Now, he is no longer the top pound for pound fighter in the world. Okay, let's just get that out there. All right, and this is coming from a guy that is a fan of greatness. And am I a fan of greatness? Absolutely. Now you have people switching up. What's up, Memphis? True Viking isn't here, so if you're looking uh, for her, she's not here, man. I watched flyweight and Batum weight fight, very competitive and exciting. Yeah, yeah, but heavyweight is trying to get heavyweight is trying to get make its mark back to where it was. You said Canelo cost you some money last night. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, hey, that was on you. That's the risk that you take when you gamble. I'll let y'all in if y'all want to go ahead and come in here. Uh, I'm gonna be watching the fight. I'm talking about the game. I know my wife. She don't want me to watch the game. The link is down there if you want to come in. You know, um, I think that I think you probably trying to. Memphis, you turned into a chat warrior, so but I don't know. I don't really. I mean, I look at hockey. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I do like hockey or whatever. But um, the thing about it is that I like to see hockey live, and or I like to play it. I've been to a hockey game, not a professional hockey game, but it was semi-professional. But the link is in the chat if y'all want to come in here, man. But I think the reason why y'all are asking me about hockey is because the Boston Bruins are playing. But anyways, to get back to what I was saying about Canelo. Now, what was hard about the fight last night is that Canelo has struggled, as he's often struggled with several fighters, with getting getting past that jab. Um, he struggled somewhat getting past the jab with uh, with Caleb Plant to a certain degree. But when it came to Bivol, Bivol did not give Canelo a chance to recover. He didn't give him a chance to counter, and more importantly, Bivol was highly aggressive and was pretty much already uh, second second up. And then also, man, they got noise in the background. God damn. Uh, there was I mean, I'm talking about that there was a lot of things that Canelo was trying to do, but he had already second guessed him on that. and he was playing chess with Canelo, not checkers, and that's where he lost. So I look for Canelo to go back to the drawing board. I look for him to uh, do a better job this next time, and especially with Eddie Reynoso. That's another situation I got to talk about. What's going on, Memphis?
Man, not much. Just sitting around chilling, man. I'm looking forward to Philly to even up the series against Miami tonight. You know
Why are we not talking about the first game though?
what? Talking about Phoenix and Dallas.
Yeah,
I I I'm on the rope with that one, Polo. I think I want to see Dallas even up that series. I just don't think Luka gonna have enough help.
I disagree with you on that. Man, he's got plenty of help. And then on top of that, what you got to understand is he shot 11 from 25. Yeah, like that's great. A great shooting percentage. That's not good.
Like Brunson, Spencer did where they gonna have to at least get 20 at some point.
Yeah, Spencer. Yeah, I'm glad you called that out. Now that I do agree with. But Brunson, Brunson was the leading scorer last game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he had 20.
Spencer did where they gonna have to at least get 20 at least at least for 2 games straight, or they're done.
What's up with it? True Viking Queen. I see you in the building.
Maxi Cleaver been playing good.
I mean, he's always been. Listen, he's always been playing good, and that's
Well,
what I
this
was. Go ahead.
this is my first time really just noticing Cleaver because I'm just knowing him really just well, when Rick Carlisle was coaching, he was always mostly on the bench. From what I what I
Yeah, because you only pay attention to the Spurs. You don't pay attention to nobody else, and you look at the stars, and then whenever them stars ain't playing, you be like, you know what? I don't want to watch them.
I can't believe you said that, but you're right. But you're right. You got a point. But
See, and that's why I can't. That's why, like, what I'm saying, I can't even take what you be saying seriously, man. Come on, Memphis. Yeah, like, you don't even know it. Man, I bet you, man. I'll be like, yeah, who is Kyle? You be like, man, I don't know that motherfucker, man.
oh,
Yeah.
you said the White Power, the White Power. Everybody know who the White Power. The White Power been all right
Hmm.
for the man. He been all right. I've been keeping my. This is my first time really, cause Rick Carlisle didn't give Cleveland much playing time when he was coaching the man.
Hmm. Hey,
You really, so you really.
Steven, you can hop in. And true, if you want to hop in, true, you have to hop in. Now, let me ask you this though, man. Like, okay, you said you're on the fence with Dallas and Phoenix, though. But so you really think that we're gonna even the series with Miami, man?
Yes, man, I believe in me. I got faith that y'all can do it. At least my money had faith on the sports book.
Yeah, your money had faith on Canelo last night. What you think about that? What do you think about the fight and Canelo taking that L last night?
I went to bed, man. I had a big parlay ride on Canelo, and that happened. I went to bed, man. I ain't even.
You
I
went to bed?
hold off and went to bed.
What do you mean you went to bed, man?
I, man, the loss I took last night, man. Look,
God damn, nigga, like,
I checked Twitter. The night
I
and day.
True, she went to sleep too. Yeah, motherfucker, you
Well,
went to
well,
bed.
well, she went early. She probably threw her TV out the window yesterday watching the Boston game. I don't blame her.
Well, I mean, they was a nail biter at the end, so I don't know why she would do that. And they had it numerous of chances to win it. Actually, they were up, so I mean, you can't throw the
You
TV out the window.
you you might have heard her on the screen the other day. She like, I can't do this. I can't watch this.
I
But
heard. You know,
I thought maybe she threw her TV down the flight of stairs.
um, well, listen. See, they have the momentum now. The Bucks do. The Bucks got the momentum. The momentum has shifted. It was with Boston and Jason Tatum. I think she was more upset about Jason Tatum too. Jason Tatum played awful, man. He only had 10 points, scored 19 from the field. But see, you think that's a great shooting percentage, Memphis?
No, no, listen.
Yeah, you do. Look, he's like, yeah, man, he played good.
No, no, he didn't play good. And Jalen Brown played good. Now I thought Greek Freak
And,
got away with a lot. I thought from watching that game, from what I saw,
mhm.
even though I was kind of distracted by True Viking at the same time, but from what I saw, Greek Freak got away with a lot of offensive fouling.
I
I almost
mean,
thought, I almost thought that was Shaq out there, man, knocking over people like bowling pin.
Thank
well,
you.
no, he was. Listen, man, you got to understand. A lot of times, y'all what y'all call like him running over people, and I'm gonna let you go in just a second. True Viking. I'm about to call you True the King. Goddamn. What I was saying is that everybody calls him rolling, running over people and stuff like that. But Giannis is really finesse when he goes to the rim. It's just that when you step in the way and then you try to take the charge and everything, and you're not set, Memphis, that that is a blocking foul. And if you're not strong enough, people think that Giannis is just some weak dude or something like that. I mean, the man doesn't have that much body fat on him, and he's still lethal. So you think, oh yeah, well he's frail, he can't do anything. Man, try it if you will. You're talking about a 6'10", 6'11" dude, the man that'll come right through you and he could jump over you, he could get past you, he could euro step you, he could cross you up, he could spin move on you, could do a array of moves, but that nigga ain't got no moves. So what's up with it,
I
True Viking? He's
I
failing.
think he need to be tested for steroids the way he was running people over. Man, not extending your arm and elbows and knocking people over, man. That offensive fouling, man.
Thank
Nah,
you.
no, it ain't. No, it ain't. Listen,
Yes,
go look at the moves. He's euroing. Listen, let me go down the list one more time, True Viking, because I don't think Memphis is him. Let's you can write this down, take a picture, do whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go through the list for you. He he can cross you up. That's number one. He can first step you. That's number two. He could euro step you. That's number three. He could spin move. That's number four. Right? He could go over you, which is dunking over you. He could finger roll. He could reverse. He could post you up. He could stop and pop in the middle. He could even hit a little step back now, which he's developing. And on top of that, he could pull up. So what do you mean that this guy, you act like this guy is one dimensional? Can't put up a wall no more on him.
He can also hit you with some elbows on top of the head and
And,
thank
and and, and hook you and knock you down and get a one night and the referee let it go.
they go to excuses, man. Okay, so if he was doing all that, then how come his first game he shot 9 25, and then he was even more inefficient his second game? I mean, you can't say that the rest was giving him anything.
you must wasn't watching that game. He was
Uh,
running over people.
Huh?
I said you must didn't watch that game because he was running over people and he was doing a lot of offensive fouls.
No,
Memphis is on point.
no, he wasn't. And the thing about it is like I want y'all to understand is that those guys weren't set. Listen, when you're not in front of that area or right there, that is a blocking foul, and they weren't set. Their feet weren't set.
I just I don't know. It looked like to me he was a Amtrak and it was people in the goddamn road. No, well, in the first and second half, he was
Hmm.
he knew he was doing it because he was looking right at the camera like, aha, like, come on, man. He was
But
fat.
but some of those plays he was listen. Some of those plays he was actually assisting the ball. Like when he got the ball to Drew Holiday and he assisted the ball. I mean, that's not running over people.
Well,
That's
my I saw something different. So my
I think
opinion is going to be different.
I think
Right.
some referees got a steak last night. I think a
That,
referee got a T-bone steak last night after the game, courtesy of the Milwaukee Bucks, the Greek Freak.
But see, if the shoe was on the other foot, y'all would not be even saying that.
yes, we would because I'm fair. I like
Mm.
who I like, but that's not going to mess
Mm.
me up of real and what my eyes see. He was running folks over.
Oh, look at him. He running people over. look
Man,
like look like
I thought that was Shaq out there knocking people over like bowling, but I ain't seen nobody do that since Shaq.
Tom wasn't nobody.
And you know Shaq used to knock people over, man, and knock people in the sack of roll polo. You come from that era just like me.
There's a big difference between Shaq and Giannis. Check this out, True Viking. And Shaq didn't first step people. Giannis can first step you, and he was way faster than Shaq, and he's way more athletic than Shaq.
Okay,
So,
I don't care where he was athletic. I'm talking about last night. He looked like a train wreck.
right,
Because
And
and
that
they might have.
and that Shaq can't step at all with them bad ass knees and feet.
yeah,
Right.
he put it as
And,
hell.
and to True Viking's point, I'm glad you brought that up too. You were saying that he looked like a locomotive. Well, what does a locomotive do? It goes fast, right? So he was so fast enough to go first step you and then go by the rack, and nobody was there. He already there.
Do
He
that
was in the Super Bowl a
Sunday
couple.
afternoon, okay?
Polo got on his Greek freak pom poms on Sunday.
Hey, what's going
That's
on, brother? Yeah,
well,
you might as well get that. You might as well get
it
the.
sounds like you eating a bag of excuse chips, focus with a little bit of chip.
I'm not doing no excuse chits because we fought to the
Oh,
end, sir.
okay.
Okay, only
Well,
lost by a few. Don't get it twisted. I'm telling you what
momentum,
I saw.
and the momentum is still there.
Hey, I'm not going to agree with you, Polo. I don't care how many times you say it
I
or
know.
how humble you saying it. That damn boy was running people over. Damn it.
I know. They still have
Oh, I
42.
love this. This is a good Saturday. Happy Mother's Day, True Viking, and the rest of the queens all over the world.
Jason
Thank
Tatum. Hold on. What did Jason Tatum have to do with Giannis getting 42? He shot 419, so that's Giannis' fault.
I didn't say that's his fault.
Well,
Well,
on that one.
and you pushing another narrative. Let's stay on that Negro was rolling, was knocking people over. Hey, let's just stay on that narrative. You trying to go around the bend? No, let's stay on focus, Polo, because that's
Mhm.
some crap. That boy was, and he know you running into a damn board, a brick house. Come on now.
Well, they've been saying that. Well, I'm not surprised that you mentioned that. They've been saying that about Giannis for years. That's why they don't like him. But
We're not
A
talking about.
bold,
We talking about yesterday.
mhm.
We could have won, and I'm
Mhm.
going to say that there's no excuse if
What is it?
we went to the foul line a little
Mhm.
more with them offensive fouls, point blank period. You're not going to make me. You
Yeah,
didn't
but
hold up. You
you went
wasn't
to
even in that
hold
damn
on.
first and second quarter.
You went to the line where Marcus Smart was there. And y'all had a chance to capitalize on that. Lead.
I'm talking about goddamn. You know what? I'm gonna get you a Giannis shirt because I'm sick of this. Either you a 76ers fan, you a
Man, and make sure it say Greek. Make sure it
I
say
love this.
make
I
sure it say
love this.
the player of the year in the same season. Go ahead and put it on there. Make sure it say Finals
fan.
MVP. Make sure it say NBA championship. Make sure it say whatever you Brian.
I'm taking nothing from that big giant Amazon. I'm just saying,
It
I
sounds like you're a traction girl.
Y'all know what though? I think if Jason Tatum would have scored 15 points, the Boston Celtics would have won this game.
hey, and I agree, and I agree, and I
Never,
too agree.
never
But
say
we also
that.
would have won if we would have got them fouls that we
Okay.
were supposed to
So
get, and we would have lost by a couple.
so
How about that, Polo? I'm not talking about how great he ain't. We know the little Amazon great. Damn it.
listen, y'all had a chance. Okay, real talk though. Real talk though. Memphis and Truth. Okay, y'all had plenty of chances. Y'all actually were in the lead several times. There was so many lead changes and so many ties. But Pritchard playing just a handful of minutes and shooting 0 for three. That's going to help you. Jason
Pritchard,
Tatum, like I
you
said
need to
before,
Pritchard.
shooting 4 from 19. That's going to help you. That don't have nothing to do with Giannis running people over. What's up with it, Jason? Nice, I see you in the building. So
Hey,
explain that.
Polo,
Mhm.
Polo.
Go
Just
ahead.
to, I'm not saying that that other people didn't have a day in this. But just admit you wasn't watching like me and Memphis was watching the first and second quarter. You know why you wasn't watching it? Because we was on live and you let us know you wasn't watching it. So you didn't see that Amtrak that we seen.
I, I was,
Okay? You didn't wait a minute, Paulo, ho. You didn't see that. And the other guy, what was his name? Purge, Punker, Pooker, whatever.
look, you don't even know that Pritchard.
I know his name, a sucker. We need to trade him because he is some trash. I don't care. Like I don't want him on our team.
Like Bubba
In the
Dub now.
words of Bubba Dub, trash.
Trash,
Say it, baby. There you go.
trash.
No, look. Like I do everything else. True, I do, and Memphis knows this too. I go back and I look at the game before I give my whole analysis and everything. And the thing about it is that Giannis, there was like maybe one or two calls in which they could have went either way, but I went back, I slowed it down. Those guys were not set.
Oh God, Polo. Look,
Uh,
Polo. I
uh,
know. I knew you was going to go back and look at it because I like to talk trash because you like to be right. And I get it. But just to look, damn, it, we could have won if that Amtrak did not come down that train track as fast and rough and hard. He know damn well them boys is fast, and we went
sound
to
like
that
okay.
airline. And I'm
I love this. This is a good Sunday for me. Praise the Lord. God is always on time. But
ready, ready for True Biker to come over there, man. Ribs falling off the bone.
waiting for me to do
but
what?
I said ready to eat the ribs falling off the bone.
Yeah,
oh
straight
yeah,
like
with extra barbecue sauce, you better know it.
extra barbecue.
Oh
Extra
man,
barbecue sauce, you better know it. Everything working, love.
Hello, Jello.
And
no
for the
look.
record, people, for the record, let me say this for the record. I
Uh,
think the Memphis and the Golden State series, it's a wrap. Golden State finna go knock about the box. It's a wrap. You heard it first from your boy Memphis. It's a wrap.
nah,
Hey, I
Memphis,
agree.
Memphis is gonna come back. I'm
I
not
think
saying.
we'll win one more, guys, but that's it. Because see, I've noticed yesterday. If y'all would have, well, I'm quite sure y'all paid attention like I did, but they the younger squad. They're still got infamil behind that on their breath, and I say that to say they're cry. That I'm not gonna call them crybabies because that's not a good word, but what's the word I'm looking for? They're when they loss, they look really. It seemed like they get a little depressed about it or upset. Where a loss is a loss, in which any team should be upset, but it seems like they really don't. They just put their head on. I mean, put their head between their legs, and that's just my opinion. And Ja not gonna be able to do it by himself. I mean, he do it by himself anyway, but I think it's a wrap because Clay, once he get that connection with all them guys on Golden State, like I said yesterday, y'all, it's over. I think Memphis gonna win one more, but that's it. It's over. And
They,
Ja can slow butt doing TikToks like he been doing,
I think Memphis might win Game 5 at best, and that's it.
Now, listen, this is the thing. This is the thing that I feel like can really truly take place. Memphis actually had the game yesterday because they were coming out. Jaren Jackson was hitting. John Morant was hitting. Multiple guys on that squad were hitting or whatever. But the thing that I told people, and the thing people forget to neglect, Memphis, we talked about it yesterday, and True Viking, you don't heard me. Jordan Poole coming off the bench, that second unit, because they started off with Kimunga, the young boy, the young line, and that wasn't panning out too well. As soon as they brought Jordan Poole in, that's when they brought that momentum. And we've been saying that the whole season.
Yeah, but we need to. Can we need to switch that guy, man. Her, I'm gonna call him Purdue, a little soft puppy. I don't like him. He need to go. Like
What team he on?
he on my team.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about Memphis to go to say. So now we back to the Celtics and Milwaukee.
You said his name who on y'all team?
Softy, Purge. What's his name?
No, no, you got Pritchard. Now look, let me. Okay, now that we're talking about, I'm glad you brought that up again, True Viking. Listen, okay, so you're saying that Giannis going bowling yesterday. What did that have to do with Marcus Smart shooting 1 of 8?
It
Polo.
didn't have.
Stop.
It didn't have. It didn't have nothing to do with. It didn't have
What
nothing to do with Marcus Smart shooting.
You
Grant Williams shooting
stop.
2 of 9? You said what?
Yeah,
Why
it
you
was 2-9. Marcus Smart 1 of 8, and you still on lose by 2 points. That is how bad everybody else was on the team. You know, you be
Uh,
out for
yeah, but
Milwaukee to only lose by 2 points.
hold on. You had three of your main scorers, mainly, well, one a primary defender in Marcus Smart. Grant Williams 2 of 9, 1 of 6 from 3 pointers. Jason Tatum 4 of 19, 0 of 6 from 3 pointers. And of course, Marcus Smart 1 of 8 from field goal and 1 of 4 from 3 pointers. What does that have to do with Giannis being a bowling ball?
no, okay, and my point exactly. Because you're trying to put everybody else's daggone name in it. I
Mhm.
just said that Giannis was knocking people over. And you said no because the feet wasn't set. And I said that's bull crap because it still was happening. I don't care what the other guys was doing. I get it. But just admit that he was rolling people over. Can you just admit that, Polo?
No, because
No, Polo can't admit to that.
that
That's Polo Sports ENT. He ain't gonna admit to that.
that was
He
that was
he got the
uh,
best Greek freak pom poms on Sunday as possible right now.
well, I mean, true. Well, it's better than having pom poms on for James Harden like you do.
I'm not a Jay Harden fan.
Me.
I said I
No,
believe in the Greek freak. No, not the Greek freak. I said I believe in MB. They
no.
gonna go far as MB can take them, not Doc River, not
Yeah.
J MB.
Hey, well, let's put some. Well, I know True Viking like and I don't know. The Memphis
500.
be backtracking though. Memphis, I mean, True Viking. Let's go ahead and put 500 up for Dallas. And,
Why do you always try to call me out? You know damn well I don't have the 500. I have 100. So stop trying to call me out. If you're going to do 100, let's do it.
no, listen, True Viking, she's an entrepreneur, so I know she got money. And Memphis, is,
Don't have
Memphis is a hustler, and I know he got money. So come on, stop it,
don't
man.
have money. You going to make me now. And you going to make me go on my juicer.
Oh, um,
This is
the
ridiculous. You always
guy
trying
that
to put somebody out there.
53 in Dallas.
I just went big on Philadelphia this morning on sports book. As soon as I woke up on my eyes, I said,
How much?
I'm glad
huh?
Memphis, glad you and Mike. I'm glad I didn't bet none of y'all. I'm so grateful that y'all didn't take my money.
Wow.
I told you I wasn't gonna take your money.
I'm glad you didn't. Because guess what? I'm going to get my nails and feet done.
Hair, nails, hair did, nails did, everything did.
$100. That's just the nails and not even the feet. I'm gonna need an extra 20.
Pedicure, manicure, all around the cure.
Yeah, hello, Jello.
You know, get the face wax. What's that? The
I don't
cucumber.
keep face wax. First of all,
Oh, the
I,
oatmeal bath. You know what I'm saying?
nope, no face wax. I keep my mustache. Thank you. It's like no.
He got a mustache. You walk around looking like somebody uncle. Mustache.
Man, come on, True. You can't say that now. Come on.
I got a mustache,
Hey
right?
man, you can't be walking around looking like George Jefferson and stuff on
Hey,
Mother's Day.
hey, with a sexy goatee. You better put some respect on
Hey,
my name.
happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out here. True is a mother to herself. What's up with it, Mike? I see you in the building. You said Milwaukee. Salute everybody. Okay.
Hi,
Salute.
Mike. Thank you for not taking my money.
Yeah, Mike's supposed to be a Washington fan. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you keep saying that? Just because we from Maryland don't mean we like these some of bitches.
Yeah,
I mean,
everybody ain't Tiffany.
Mom, you
I
would have thought you were Texas. Mom,
I know I'm country. So what? I'm from Maryland, and
yeah, man,
talking because y'all can you can barely understand anything y'all say sometimes.
well, that's cool. That's all right. I love my jargon.
I love mine too. Hello, Jello.
You gotta be confident with it. If they can't understand it, you said no. I like the Lakers. Man, please, man, Mike, you don't know who you like. Man, one minute, one minute you Milwaukee, next minute you Washington, the next minute you Dallas. Man, you don't know who you like.
You got the pom poms on for the Greek freak right now.
Yeah. Look, look, we can't help that he's the best in the world, man.
Oh my God, he's the best in the world because he's winning.
Well, I mean, they won. Who won last year?
Yeah, he's the best in the world of running people over. Shit.
Well, did he run people over last year?
He ran people over yesterday. Yes, he did.
He said, "I just don't like Boston." Ooh, true. You better get up.
Hey Mike. Hey Mike. It's too early, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you, Mike. Let me tell you something.
Oh, Scrub don't like to come in here on a one-on-one level with me, man. But when you hear like, several people in here, man, Scrub zero up in here. He's like, no, I can't
Like
talk.
Boston.
I can't talk. His conversation is just not up to par with mine. But other individuals, I can. What's up with
What?
the
You gonna do me like that, Polo? That's crazy.
Look at it.
Zero. Hi.
Hello, True Viking. Happy Mother's Day.
Well, thank you, sweetie. I got 7 of them. Like, nah.
Well, to your wife, Happy Mother's Day as well. And Memphis, to any woman in your life, same to you.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Tell
all
my
of the women in my life.
scrub.
What's up?
You didn't tell me to tell my wife Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, you got a wife? I didn't know. My bad. I
Man,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
tell
she got a wife and a
them,
mustache.
man,
apologize.
man,
I
Like,
didn't. That's my bad. I
you gotta,
apologize.
man, I gotta find out about surprise.
I'm just playing. Hey, Memphis, you said I got a wife and a mustache.
Damn, shit.
Wow.
You forgot my goatee, baby, and it's sexy.
Yeah, she
Color
got the
comment.
George Jefferson mustache. She got the George Jefferson mustache.
Well,
I
at
got
least
a, I
something
got,
to rub
I,
while you looking at me eye to eye. You can rub on my face, baby.
I got a color commentator right now in Scrub Zero over here. You know what I'm saying? He gonna blow all these sportscasters out of the way. All these analysts that are on there. I got my money on Scrub Zero.
Hmm.
Appreciate the vote of confidence, Polo.
That's Marv Albert, man. You heard him?
I mean, scrub. Do you agree that um the Greek Freak
Hmm.
wasn't called for a couple fouls yesterday offensively? And don't you lie. Do you tell the truth now?
There's some that they could have called on him. They
Thank you, scrub.
they
Now,
could
Polo,
have.
in your face.
Now because it's Boston, I ain't mad they didn't call him. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Uh-oh. Little animosity there. Go ahead. Just did it. Quiet.
Who you a fan of, Scrub?
Eh, the Knicks.
And
I keep you in my prayer.
Don't you remember the live you were talking about? When the last time when's the last time New York been anywhere?
Exactly.
Yeah, I keep you in my prayer, Scrub Zero. Praying for you, brother. Your next thing. You need all the prayers you can get.
Yeah, it's Sunday. Memphis was at the altar praying that our Greek freak doesn't do good, and praying that Canelo then that he'll get some blessings next fight.
Hey, man. Boston should have won the game, but hey, man.
if he that bad and that best,
But
why?
when you got the referees in your pocket, you can knock people over like Boulder Pen and look like Shaq.
Hold
Magic
Okay,
on.
listen.
also was getting some calls too. I'm
Wait,
like, yo,
wait,
you're not gonna call, you gonna let Boston get
wait,
away with some of this
wait a
nonsense,
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Now, True Viking, she had her chance to ask the question. Now, let me ask you a question, Scrub. Okay.
man. All
Now,
right.
um, 2 of 9, 1 of 6 from 3 pointers. Is that a good shooting percentage?
Hell no.
1 of 8 from field
Uh-uh.
goals. 1 of 4 from 3 pointers. Is that a good shooting percentage?
Nope.
4 of 9 and 0 of 6 from 3 pointers. Is that a good shooting percentage?
Nope.
Okay. Well, does that have hold on? Now, does that have anything to do with Greek freak running over people? Because the last time I checked, these guys shot a horrible percentage as a team. They shot 27% from 3 pointers, 9 of 33. How is that indicative of the rest?
I don't see how that. Just hearing those stats, that don't tell me nothing about anything else. That just tell me they shot bad. But for
Mhm.
as bad as they shot, what I have an issue with the Bucks with was that fourth quarter defense. They're gonna continue playing fourth quarter defense like that. They might as well pack it in because you can't live like that.
Yeah.
Now they did get the stops in the final possessions, but they got to be better overall in the fourth quarter because that was
They so great. Why they didn't win with 30, up by 30? We almost won the game.
Well,
So I need to slap off and get off of his, you know what? Because I'm sick of him now.
okay. Hey, true. This is what we got to understand, though, in the playoffs with it. All right. The calls, you're not going to get all the calls because they're going to make sure everything is called tight. These are two of the best defensive teams in the league. So it's going to be a chess match. It's going to be a dog fight.
I under, I understand that, but you
Y'all
know,
number one defense. And so Milwaukee is the number one defense in the playoffs. So you got to expect games to be like that. They're not going to win by 30 to answer your question.
I mean, if he's so great and he's so, and to answer your question, hey Paulo, you know what? You want to do this? We're gonna do this, okay?
Go ahead.
I Y'all keep saying he's great, he's wonderful, he's this. You keep doing stats and one for something. I don't care about none of that because yes, we could have been better and done better, but you still. I just said because I agree with you. Yes, we were scoring poorly, but at the end of the day, if we would have got them calls that we didn't get, we would have won because we only lost by a couple, like I said. But you won't give me that. You just won't agree with me on that.
if
Okay.
y'all played better early on, y'all would have won the game.
And
Right.
Made them shoot
I'm
better.
not talking
That,
to you, Sai.
hold, hold on, Scrub. Now let me say this. Let me answer to that. Okay.
Okay.
Now you're saying that the only reason I was throwing because I'm not a numbers guy. Scrub is more of a numbers guy than me, and so is Memphis. I'm more of a and you already know this. I'm more of an eye test guy from listening to me. But what I'm trying to explain to you is that from the eye test, you can clearly see that Giannis Giannis's presence was being felt not only just like how you said by running people over and stuff like that. He was doing it. He was all over the floor. He was rebounding. He was blocking shots. He was all over the floor as well as other players on that squad. Brook Lopez was doing a good job on defense. Now, one other thing, the other factor that we got to factor in too, although he didn't shoot that well, Drew Holiday, he came through in key points of the game. And also, he played tremendous defense as he always does. And the last case in point that I want to make too is Bobby Porter. He was a dog, and he brings toughness, the type of toughness that Marcus Smart brings, that Robert Williams brings to the Milwaukee as they do the Boston stuff. So that if you want to talk about eye test, there you go right there.
Okay, I agree a little bit, but not a lot. But I agree. You right, Paula. But he's still, I don't care. He's still to me, I mean the stuff I seen, I didn't rewind it, I didn't slow motion it, you know. So I'm just going off of what my eyes were seeing and the
Slow
felt in my
mo. for me. Slow motion for me. Ooh.
Ooh, like it like that.
And that
Can
shot clearly just hit the
Can
floor.
Boston win? Can Boston win the next game though?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but no, Boston didn't play so bad where it's like oh they're done. It's it's they just got to make a few minor adjustments.
Right,
Because when you look at it, they got going in the fourth quarter. Well, yeah, two guys got going in the fourth quarter really, it was Jalen Brown and Al Horford. But I mean, we saw in game two the difference after they lost game one, so it's not like they won't make adjustments, and it's not like I mean it's simple fixes. They just got to have better shot selection, and shots need to fall. Defensively, um, you gotta do. I think they did all right in containing Giannis for the most part. I mean, because depending on how the refs are calling the game,
right.
but but really just trust the game plan and take back. It's really shot selection for Boston. That's
So
what I've been seeing.
let me ask you something. What
What's
you think about Pritchard?
Pritchard is a guy who's going to score points. If he's not scoring, he's not going to give you anything else.
Thank you. And we need to trade him, right? We need to get rid of him because he to me, and you know what's so crazy? I used to y'all gonna think. I mean, Memphis gonna laugh me out like he did yesterday, but you know who I was wishing he was gonna be like, and in my eyesight, I just thought he was gonna be a white chocolate, and he's nothing like him.
You
Oh
gotta
nah,
you gotta echo.
that might be me. Hold up, put on my headphones.
True fighting. True fighting.
I know Memphis, but I said I had hope. He
I I know it's Mother's Day, honey. You probably need to go take a nap. You think pay pretty something
That's
white
crazy.
chocolate. We're gonna pray. We're gonna pray for you. You almost sounded like Tiffany now. Well, I keep you in our prayers.
Damn.
We know you're a boss to self fan, but don't get ahead of yourself, honey.
Like she ready for a sponge bath.
don't do me like that, y'all. I just said I had hopes, and I just because his ball handling, it seemed like at first I was like, oh shucks, you know what I'm saying? He's showing me a little something like white chocolate used to do,
Hurt.
huh?
Crowd hurt.
Hurt.
Hey,
And
you let the clover leaf hype you up like that, true?
I know that.
crowded.
No, like that, Memphis.
Um, Dallas is up 24-13 with 5:11 left to go in the first. I'm trying to do my best scrub zero color commentate right now, but Jay Crowder is hurt.
Dallas up.
Yeah, Dallas is up. They up by 11.
Dallas getting whatever they want right now.
They're gonna come back and they're gonna tie the series, man. And I hate it because Tiki got bragging rights now. If they do,
I told you the series is going 7 Polo.
I know, man. The brother Ticket, he felt like Dallas is gonna win this series, and if we do, man, I'm gonna have to pull up on his channel, man, and dare to. Yeah, but yeah, Jay Crowder is hurt, and despite little to what production that some people think that Jay Crowder is doing, he had 19 the last game.
Say
I
what you
like,
want about Jay Crowder. He is key to what they do.
hey y'all, that's how true Viking walks. She walked like Serena Williams.
Oh, shuck it now.
So
Say what? Say what?
I said you be strutting like Serena Williams.
Hey,
Oh
I'm
Lord.
definitely Clydesdale, baby. Definitely a Clydesdale. Def-
Clyde, oh shit. Clyde, okay.
I'm
Preacher.
a Clydesdale, baby. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm talking about from the rooter to the tutor.
Okay then. Hey,
Memphis,
we can roll with that, baby. Yes, yes, praise the Lord.
Uh-huh. Can the church say amen?
Amen.
Hey, thank you, Scrub. I love you guys. I swear I do. Oh,
Man, oh no, that ain't him. Man, come on, Phoenix. Y'all gotta win this game tonight.
No, they
wait,
don't. They'll be all right.
who playing now?
Phoenix and Dallas.
At Phoenix now. Wait a minute, let me turn this on so I can know what the hell I'm talking about, y'all. Wait a minute. I'm over here watching Lifetime. Hold up. NBA sports
ESPN. So,
on ESPN. Oh, okay, wait a minute. ESPN?
yep.
No, I'm telling my Mo Patrol. Oh, here it go. Oh, it came on at 3. Oh, I'm late, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm a little late myself. I was like, oh dang, they starting up. Let's see
Oh,
how.
I get hurt.
Dang.
Uh-oh. Proud of.
Non-contact. Oh, that does look like
I
non-contact.
like Jay Crowder.
Damn. But you know what, y'all? CP3 deserve it. I want to see him go. I want to see him win so bad, y'all. I want to see him win. And I want the coach to win, to be honest. I just
Hey,
want
you know what? The NBA is trying their best to give Chris Paul the ring. And then he running up against people like Greek Freak, who gonna knock everybody over to get to the basket and get away with it.
hey, say it for the people in the back, honey. Yes, Lord.
Man, you need to get that hate for Giannis out your heart, my guy.
Get the hate out, get the hate out of my heart for Giannis for what? I don't. If I get the hate out of my heart for Giannis, and I sure enough ain't gonna have no love for the Knicks. Hey, look at that! Look how God just
That's
motherfucking.
crazy. How that even work?
Oh my God, y'all. It's 13
Ooh,
4.
yeah, that's offensive foul.
Did y'all see that?
I see. Luka just.
That was an offensive foul. Did you see that?
I've seen worse.
Yeah, I bet you did. Like yesterday, what the Greek Freak was doing. I ain't gonna talk about it no more
Of
because
course.
I'm a hater right now because we lost. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna go ahead and put my chin up.
You doing a great
Speed and
job. Keep
roll.
at it. Keep at it,
Thank
True. You doing a good job.
I appreciate
Ooh, Luca.
Luka goes inside with the finish.
Scrub, scrub better than Marv Albert out here, man.
And that annoying ass Reggie Miller. Ooh,
it.
dude, get on my
Man, I'm
nerve.
tired of Reggie Miller.
My man.
Hey,
Who you think better, Reggie Miller or Mark Jackson?
huh?
I think Mark
like
Jackson.
like Matt. I like Matt.
Mark Jackson or Reggie Miller?
Yeah.
Man, give me Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, and Stan Van Gundy over Reggie Miller. That annoying ass.
And Memphis Scrub. I can't stand Jeff Van Gundy, man. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, he need to go ahead and cut that shit off too, man. That old George Jefferson shit.
Believe it? No good.
Man, I'm gonna fly
Man,
his ass to Memphis. I'm gonna let
hey
Memphis
man,
give him.
you know Jeff Van Gundy look like Bentley.
Yeah, yeah. That motherfucker. True Viking, man. You be like, you is not gonna walk around with me like that.
Uh-huh. I put a hat on your head. Shit.
She probably, what's that? The man weave? You know, you put the glue on there.
No,
Hey, hey,
I don't want nothing fake, so I don't want no man with nothing fake on either. So if I don't wear no weave and no fake nails and all that, I don't want my man wearing no fake hair. Baby, let me put up all that stuff and let me smack that head
hey,
one time.
hey, true.
Yeah.
Jeff Van Gundy, her make your mustache look like the iron sheep.
Yeah, man. True Viking ain't got no mustache, man. Man, she was playing, please, because you know people take. and people
Kid,
around
oh, I
making
like
you.
shit. He can keep saying that because it's getting me aroused. They can think I'm beautiful. I ain't got no mustache, but
Mhm.
and some sideburns. Hello.
Not what Alicia, not Alicia. What's her name? Ashanti had sideburns, but she was still pretty.
No, but for real, because I'm a wee sort, so I
Mm.
do have hair. Like you know how men have them sideburns. Like if I wanted to, like if I get a short, if my hair was short, my lineup be better than some of the guys because my sideburns long. I could plait them. It's like I'm just joking.
Oh man, you out right looking like somebody uncle with some sideburns. What type of shit is that, fool?
Dallas, Dallas is up 31-18, man. This is crazy.
Not looking good.
Yeah, man, the fix is in already.
Ain't no fix. Tell Phoenix they got to come up with some better shot selection right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fix is in the practice series, man.
JaVale McGee with the and one. And it's good to have somebody like JaVale McGee coming off the bench. That's what we need, Scrub. That's what I was trying to make the point with Mamba.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Mamba, MBK 21. We need somebody off of our bench that could, uh, take the place of Joel Embiid when he's not in there. Not DeAndre Jordan.
When I saw y'all get DeAndre, I'm like, dang, it's that
That's
bad.
what I want to know. You know what I want to ask for real because I really like. I do want to see Chris Paul make it, but a question I never knew, and this for all of y'all because I don't really know myself. Okay, they stacking all these teams, right? And they letting people go wherever they want to go. What was the problem with Chris Paul being with LeBron and them if they already because they stacked their team anyway? What was wrong with Chris Paul being with a stacked team? Because you remember they rejected it, right?
Well, yeah,
You
because
talk.
the league owned the Clippers at the time because they had got rid of what's the dude name? The racist guy that was on the Clippers. So the league owned that, and the
Sterling,
league didn't want to stack that team up.
Donald Sterling.
They still end up stacking it the next year,
Right, which didn't make no sense anyway.
right?
Well, they blocked the trade. It was a Kobe. That,
You think of the trade
that-
when Kobe was still there with the
it-
Pelicans.
Originally,
Well, at that point they were still the Hornets.
they were supposed to be playing. They were supposed to be playing together, Kobe and CP3, but they blocked the trade.
Okay. Because I would have loved to see that. I was just wondering because I'm like, everybody else, now he's got, is getting stacked teams, and why not? Because if he had the horsepower, I mean, he got a good team now. No, their connection is great. It's just he needs that it factor, like that real it factor. Because I do want to see him make it.
I mean, they had the best record in the league, and on top of that, they made the finals last year. They were one step close.
But they can never take it past that. Is what I'm saying. That's why
I
I said it factor. You
I,
know?
I think
You talking about
they full.
not just a difference maker, but a superstar difference maker,
Yes,
Hold
yes,
on,
like an all time great level time player.
yes.
but they do. They listen. Hold on. They got listen. They have the. Let me make this clear. They got full home court advantage throughout the whole entire playoff. They got the best record ever in Phoenix Suns history. They established that. And on top of that, they hadn't gotten to the finals in what 1993, and that was last season. They're turning that culture around. And on top of that, they got a coach of the year in Monty Williams. They had two MVP possible candidates in CP3 and in Devin Booker. And you got a premier big man in Aiden, and on top of that, you had executive of the year in James Jones. So that culture is turning around.
Yeah.
I think True Vikings like no, because you're right about that, Polo. But I think True Vikings like why couldn't Chris Paul get the opportunity to play with someone on his level earlier? Like
He
Yeah,
did. He
yeah.
did. He James Harden. But
No,
earlier than that, because and
yeah,
listen, James Harden is James Harden. We see the talent. We know what he can do when he's on point. But
right.
we've seen it too many times in the playoffs where he just fades away. We know.
well,
Let's be honest.
Uh,
He's not a guy you would call a. He's not a number one that you could count on when everything's on the line.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But check this out though too. A lot of that, and I like CP3, True Viking. But let me tell you this: a lot of that, a lot of CP3 failures, it actually came on his fault as well too, because he was getting hurt
Mm-hmm.
uh, continuously at the wrong
at the
time.
wrong time. Yeah.
And Scrub know this because y'all listen to Carcino. What would Carcino call CP3? Shout out to Carcino. CP injury.
See, he sure do because when he hurt his thumb, or remember he hurt his thumb recently or something, was his thumb or his hand? He was
Yeah,
like, "Oh, he hurt again."
Yeah, CP injury, old Mello, and old man bruh.
Old
That's
man,
what he
Braun.
called.
And I want Melo. You know what, guys? I want to see Melo get. I want to see Melo and CP3 just them two, like for real. I really do. Like they deserve it.
Well,
And
guess
Melo
what?
ain't gonna get no shine.
Get what, True?
What?
Even hell life for.
Why you say that?
But hey, man, I think Carmelo is shot. Carmelo is good in shots.
You think so?
I know so. He's hanging on by a thread.
Carmelo went to the wrong team.
Yeah, he did. I agree, y'all. He needed something that he can help the team. Like when LeBron do so much, he feel like he don't need no help, but he's not a team player to in my opinion.
Yeah,
But
he
like
said that he don't need no help, and he ended up with no help because he ended up with AD.
you know, well, AD is I don't he remind me of what's that big boy that used to always be hurt and act like a he used to play with Shaq, not with Shaq, but the time Shaq was playing. And he would cry about he always was injured. Not Tim Duncan, but what's the other light skinned tall red guy? Oh my goodness, I can't think of his name, y'all.
He said,
Um,
"Tall red guy."
what is his? It's not Tim Duncan. What's the other big man for? Oh my goodness, you called his name out yesterday, Memphis, because you was like I was disrespecting Tim Duncan, and you called another guy name.
What team did he used to play for?
I'm trying to think. Oh man, I'm gonna think it's gonna come to me, y'all. I can't remember.
Oh, you said. Oh, you said You brought up Lopez. That's
Yeah, I brought
who.
up Lopez, but no, it's another guy. I said he reminded me. I said Tim Duncan. You was like, oh, you disrespected Tim Duncan, and you said another guy's name. What was his name? Because that's what I'm thinking about. You
Some
said you was like, remember I said Tim Duncan play soft to me, and you was like, what? And you was like, no, and you mentioned another guy's name that you said plays soft. Do you remember who that was?
someone playing in today's game.
Yeah, that plays soft, a big man in the middle.
Rudy Gobert.
There you go. Bam.
That's
Scrub
who it was.
highlight. Where you
that's
been on highlight?
that's because Memphis is a Spurs fan, so he's gonna take that personal.
You're damn right.
You, know. you
That's the
talk about
best. That's the
hey
best thing you can say all day, Polo.
scrub and True. If you talk about Mono Ginobili, that nigga Memphis will catch a flight real quick where you at.
No,
Right.
I like him, so I'm not gonna talk about Ginobili because I actually like him.
Ooh, she
Hey
like
man,
that.
Tony Parker, Ginobili,
Tony
and
Parker.
Tim Duncan started the original big.
Hey,
Three.
hey, True Viking, like the international dudes when they come up here, I bet you if Canelo came up here, he'd be like, "You look real good today." True
Great at
Viking,
corner for Dallas.
He
uh,
ch-
the
he
Cause
car,
Canelo better not say nothing to True Viking, cause I'm gonna ask what my money ass you cost me last night for betting.
you
hey,
said Canelo. Oh, let me address this right here. Okay, the car, you said Canelo is going to play soccer next. Man, look. Canelo is still a superstar. He'll just need to go ahead and make adjustments. Look, great fights lose. Everybody's not gonna be like Mayweather and have an O on their record. Muhammad Ali, he lost. Evander Holyfield, he lost. You know what I'm saying? The great Sugar Ray Robinson, he lost. Sugar Ray Leonard lost. Tommy Hearns lost. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Canelo is gonna bounce back. He's on a whole nother level right now. He's trying to do something in the four belt era that nobody has been able to done. On top of that, his resume is actually a little better than Mayweather. If we want to talk about things to the table, Mayweather is not undisputed. Canelo is, and Mayweather hasn't fought in multiple divisions and unified them. Canelo
But you know what? This is what people fail to realize.
has.
Hell, nobody picking their opponents like Mayweather neither. Mayweather pick his opponent, he pick the people he can beat. He ain't gonna
Yeah,
fight you if he don't think you.
Ooh.
it's 27-43, y'all. Dallas. Golly.
I know, but hey, getting back to. Go ahead, Mister. Say what you were saying.
I'm sorry,
So
guys.
No,
all,
it's
the,
okay.
all those guys had to fight back in the day the next man up. Mayweather got to choose his opponent who he could fight and who he was ducking. He ducked Manny Pacquiao for all them years. So when Manny Pacquiao got old, hey, he was able to just walk him on down. He wouldn't fight him when he was younger.
That's a good point. And
Mayweather put all those stipulations in to dodge the fight. But
they got
nobody
a
don't talk about that, man.
no. That's no. You on point with that. Memphis. And see, the thing about it, the thing that we got to point out too, is that Canelo he's going up to a whole, in the 170s. You know what I'm saying? You said Floyd Mayweather is the best. Hey, that's your opinion. I mean, that's your opinion. But when we're talking about when we're bringing facts to the table, Mayweather. I mean, what's it called? Floyd. As great as he was, he's not the risk taker that Canelo was.
Right.
Has been in dogfights. Canelo continuously goes and chases the strap. Canelo is fighting world champions after world champion. He done fought four world champions in a row. You know what I'm saying? That's not easy to do. And Canelo doesn't take all day to get a fight. He's fought only 50-0, and then he went ahead and he called it quit. Canelo is almost fighting, damn near 60 fights, and he's still going. So, hey, Canelo, he lost. He's not no longer the pound for pound guy, the top one. I got Spence as the top guy, but he could regain that by just going ahead and getting a couple wins and getting a couple belts up under him, and unifying the division, the lightweight division, light heavyweight division, and he'll be back on top.
So what y'all think Bud gonna do, man?
Crawford is pound for pound king. I disagree with that. I think it's Spence. But hey, that's your opinion. You said Canelo is not the great Muhammad Ali, RIP. Well, we never said that he was Ali. Okay, so let's just get that first and foremost. I think you're misunderstanding me. What I'm saying is that the greats lost. Let me repeat that because I don't think you're understanding me. The greats lost. When we talk about the Mount Rushmore of fighters, did not say that, Memphis. I said Tommy Hearns, he
Right.
lost. Sugar Ray Leonard, he lost. Muhammad Ali, he lost. Evander Holyfield, he lost. When we're talking about guys, and back in those days, you had to, if somebody showed up at your press conference in Memphis, and you being from Memphis, I know about the Memphis culture. They love boxing. Ask Rampage. Listen, if you show up at a press conference, you was gonna have to see that guy.
Hmm.
Yeah. And now and now they get to duck and pick and choose who they fight. You see, back then they had a boxing commission. Whoever they put up there in front of you, you had to fight them. Wasn't no ducking, man.
True Viking. She's martial arts, right? She'll tell you in a heartbeat when you go to these tournaments and stuff, like, because my daughter's in martial arts and stuff like that. Man, look, you can't. Oh no, I don't want to. No, I can't do it. No, you gonna have to face up with them guy in order to get that medal.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it ain't no such thing. Yes, Lord.
I'm sorry for putting it out there too, right? I'm just letting them know. Look, if they even try something with you, man, she gonna go Charlie Angel on your ass. Look.
Oh, why you tell people? I'm
Don't
just
tell the angels on me, baby.
hello, fellow. And look, Memphis, I ain't nothing but 5 feet tall, but I kick some ass.
Hey, I like that. I like that.
A,
Okay, you from?
hey,
I,
hey,
I
Memphis, a
can't.
Clydesdale that kicks ass.
I can't do nothing but drink Coca Cola and smile at this point. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah,
Okay,
you supposed to. Happy Sunday, baby.
well, welcome to the show, man. Look, hey, we all for a debate. Me and True, we've been going at it. She disagrees with me about Giannis and everything. Memphis, we constantly, when we was on Jersey TV, you know what I'm saying, was constantly going at it with each other. And of course, Scrubs, he always going at it with me, so whatever. But at the same time, it's all love. You said my favorite boxer is Ali. Yeah, Ali was a great one. He was a great one, man. But that's what I have to tell people. He lost too. He lost in his prime. He got knocked out by Joe Frazier.
And he got his career ended by Larry Holmes.
Hmm. Man, he was ended. Man, he was done by then, man.
Yeah, but he was in the ring, wasn't he?
You
You
know,
get hell.
you lace him up, man.
Hey
You
man,
right.
we don't give passes. That's what you said, Polo. We don't give people passes.
What?
Come on now.
You right.
Let me ask y'all something though. And
Mm-hmm.
don't laugh, because y'all been laughing at me all day and I don't like it. It's like, no.
Hey,
Okay.
you got to your weight over there,
Y'all,
man. Six round. Come on.
Roy Jones, I'm talking about Roy Jones back when he had the little thing in back of his head, the little rat tail in back of his head.
Oh Lord.
Okay. The Roy Jones then, do y'all think who will no, I already know what y'all gonna say. But him and Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson will win. Huh?
Is this a trick question, huh? You saying he hold on, time out, hold on, wait a minute, let me put some Memphis in it. Hold on, you saying him and Mike Tyson went up again, in the earlier years?
I'm talking about yeah, and Roy Jones when Roy Jones was like that, when he had the fishtail and back, when he had the little thing in back of his head, not the Roy Jones show off Roy Jones when he got a little bit. I'm talking about the Roy when he was really hitting, knocking niggas out with that nice right.
She talking about I drink, I smoke, Roy Jones.
Yeah,
I think Tyson would put him to sleep within 4 rounds flat.
you think
I
so? I
no,
always wanted
I
to
don't.
ask that, but I didn't want nobody to be like,
I
I,
"Huh?"
mean, Tyson had punching power out the world.
Okay, Scrub. Hey, Scrub, who you got? Yeah, I know Scrub represent New York. I already know who you gonna choose.
I got
Scrub, you there?
yeah, I'm here.
Who you got?
Tyson.
Okay, I got Roy Jones.
I got Roy Jones too, Polo, because Roy Jones fought. I used to want to do my hair like he is in the back.
God must have forgot. Yeah. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you
And
the
you
reason.
did not want to walk around looking like Morris Day.
No, the shag. What are you talking about? They do the shag over there in Memphis. What are you talking about? The booty. You call it the
Now,
booty. Come on, man. I know about that. They do it down here. They
now
do it.
man, boxing, boxing changed the whole lot, man. I think Floyd pretty messed up boxing, man.
No, he did. I agree. Cause for real, to be honest, he's a Floyd fights like I mean he's very intelligent the way he fights. Cause he runs. He makes sure he don't get hit. But for real, if he ain't never fought no real fighter that can whip his ass either, y'all. He ain't never
My, my, Madonna was the closest. Madonna was the closest person they probably could have whooped Floyd. Man, everybody else past their
Floyd.
prime, done, shot, and
Floyd,
Floyd just wanted to find a way to make 200-300 million dollars out of it.
yeah. I mean, now smart businessman. Don't get it twisted now. Smart businessman, because he picked who he want. He picked the fight he knew he could win. And then, cause remember he fought one time. He almost got his ass handed to him. But they went to the scorecards and he won because you got to knock the champion out to really win. You know what I mean?
All right.
hmm
But let me
I think about boxing now when I say, "Where's Don King when you need him?"
nah, let me say something though, Memphis, because all right, I need to go back to the Roy Jones and explain why I feel like Roy Jones would defeat Tyson. It's fine.
Yeah,
Roy Jones was superior. I'm talking about supremely athletic and supremely quick and supremely fast in the ring or whatever. It didn't have, that's without the whole footwork in his stance. Was very, it was unorthodox, right? And he could knock you out. He didn't really need to utilize his jab that much or whatever, but his head movement and his defense was very slept on. See, Roy Jones knew how to box too. And see, Tyson, as great as he was, he, first and foremost, he never fought anybody, or never, I should say, never beat anybody that was of his caliber or greater. When he lost, when he faced Holyfield, guess what? He lost twice. I think what, twice or three times, right? It was twice.
it was twice.
Yeah. Okay. Then, well, of course, he ran into Buster Douglas. He got he got beat by Lennox Lewis. And those guys and Lennox Lewis, you knew he didn't have no chance or whatever because I mean he was defeated him with a jab. Other than that, who can you name on Tyson's resume that he defeated that was great? But Roy Jones, he was fighting the best, and he was winning.
Winning.
He was
Winning.
actually winning, and with boxing. So that's
Yeah.
why I was the edge to Roy Jones.
That's when you used to that's when you used to we used to pay for the fights. Because I wouldn't pay for them now, that's why you got fasted. But back then you would actually pay for the fight and have 50 people over because you know it's gonna be Roy Jones gonna give you a good show. You know what I mean? Shake and bake, baby, shake and bake.
Right.
But and I always wanted to ask that question, but I didn't want nobody to be like, "What are you crazy?" Because people sometimes go off their emotions or who they like, so they're not gonna give an honest answer. You know,
Nah, I mean,
I know,
listen,
but that's why I asked you guys.
people gonna get in their feelings regardless. But I'm still gonna stand on mine. I'm pretty sure Scrub gonna stand on his, and I know damn sure Memphis gonna stand on his, and I know the Queen on the chessboard. She gonna stand on hers. So just like she stand on the fact that Giannis was running people over like bowling ball pins and stripes. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, they was.
Tell the Boston players get their weight up. That way they won't get knocked over next time.
And ain't nobody tell you to put 3 cent or 4 cent in there because
that was a
first,
good one, bro.
you know what? If you want to make this a 2-on-1, I got Memphis on my side, so I ain't tripping. I don't even need nobody because I'm gonna tell both of you something. Like I said, he was a goddamn freight train, and them they wasn't calling his fouls because he probably smacked somebody on the butt last night and gave them referees some steak a little sassy stuff. Y'all made me mad all over again.
Getting a little chippy out there now. Getting a little physical. It's sort of like with True Viking. She's trying to bring physicality to the panel right now.
No, I'm not, because if I wanted to bring it, I could bring it. You hear me?
Ooh.
Hello, Jello.
For bring it, man. It's been brought.
Right?
What was
I,
that from?
I
Bring.
all weekend. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
I want all the smoke.
And Reggie Bullock about to get into a fight. Man, that's what we need to see. We need to see more physicality in the game.
Right. I want to see these men play ball. I want to see some tripping over and some elbows.
And grabbing John kneecap.
I want to see some Charles Barkley's.
That's what Scrub like to see the Anthony Masons and Xavier McDaniel.
Man, now them real men though, them real aggressive alpha males wasn't scared.
Whatever all the Knicks knew how to do was go fight people. They damn sure was gonna hardly beat no damn man.
I enjoy watching that caliber of basketball. That's why Scrub be so frustrated at what he's seeing right now because that's not Nick style basketball.
It's not.
Did y'all just see what
Scrub,
he did?
scrub,
He did that.
scrub. It's
That
your
is
boy.
fighting.
It's your boy Memphis talking to you.
Uh-oh.
Larry Johnson ain't walking through the door. Patrick Ewing ain't coming through the door.
You ain't gotta remind me. I
Charles
know.
Oakley, Derek Harper, and them and John Stark, Allen Houston ain't coming to the door. It's over.
You ain't gotta remind me.
What about wait, Memphis? Since you really know your history, what about Earl Pearl Monroe? What about Phil Jackson?
They ain't
What
coming
about
through the door either.
what
They ain't coming through the door unless they get in the wheelchair.
one that won the championship? What about Willis Reed hopping on one leg? Come on, man.
Hey man, those guys ain't coming through the door, man. It's over.
Oh, okay, well, I know you got the bragging rights because then we got Mono Ginobili walking through the door. We got Boris Diaw walking through the door. We got down Tim Duncan walking through the door. We got David Robinson, beyond his prime walking through the door. We got Tony Parker walking through the door. We got fouling ass Bruce Bowen walking through the door. We got we got goddamn Steve Kerr walking through the door. We got Robert Horry walking through the door.
And hey, y'all see these sons fighting? They came back, y'all.
hmm
Let's go.
No, that's what I was telling you, True Viking, is that the Suns are not to be slept on, man, and they can win it this year.
Crowd are doing all right today. With they looking all right.
hmm Yeah, you
Let's
know,
go, Drew.
They're looking all right. They just gotta stop turning the ball over.
Drew, let's go, Drew.
Shot selection is getting better now, but they just need to start.
What you talking about, Willis?
nah, but listen, like I said, okay. So who do y'all think? Do y'all think that it's going to be another finals, Milwaukee and Phoenix?
Milwaukee.
It's either gonna be Milwaukee and Phoenix or Milwaukee and Golden State. Either way it goes, Milwaukee coming out the East.
I picked Boston to win the series, so I ain't turning tail now. So much to my dismay,
Hey
I picked
man, no,
Boston to win the
no, no,
series.
no wonder you a Knicks fan.
I'm sending you virtual hugs, scrub.
No wonder you a Knicks fan.
Listen. I picked Brooklyn. They let me down. So it is what there was my team to get to the finals, and they found themselves out in the series.
Listen, man, if you had Steve Nash as a coach, you should be let down.
Man, I don't even want to talk about that part because that's man.
But just the rest, y'all. Just because they basketball players don't mean they're great coaches. Just because
Oh, of course not.
the sport of basketball do not mean that everyone that plays ball is going to be a good leader and a coach.
Jock Vaughn was a terrible basketball player and a terrible coach. But now, y'all, but no, man, let's be realistic about it, okay, y'all? Y'all knew that the Brooklyn Nets were set for failure when Kyrie Irving said, "Oh, we don't need a coach." How you knew it was bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he a little cocky. He a little cocky, little cocky. And they did need a coach, you know. Well, I knew it like I'm always going on these theories, but I felt like even that they wasn't going to make it, even if they played awesome, it was going to be something that because
Derailed them.
they don't want to see Kyrie make it and all that what's been going on. So
Oh yeah. Oh, of course not.
I knew they wasn't going to make. You know what I mean?
Kyrie should go to the Clippers.
What?
Yeah, man, Kyrie need to get traded to the Clippers, man.
Why do you say that?
Why the Clippers?
And they bring Paul George over there with KD and link my boy Kawhi up with Kyrie, and then we'll see a show out there in LA, everybody.
It's gonna be another first round exit, man.
That
Hey
is very true.
man, don't be spoiling my I'll be spoiling my hopes up, Polo.
Oh, look at the great Sean Mary in the Matrix.
The
Look at that boy,
Matrix.
Von Miller in the building.
You
Man,
you see them men? I
man,
see them men.
man, champions. Cause Sean Marion played for the Suns, and on
Hmm.
top of that, got a
Hey, Sean
championship with
Marion
the.
was a whole beast, not a half a beast, a whole animal. Hello.
That's a
Hey
fact.
Yeah,
man, one
but-
Tyson Shell on that championship team at Dallas Mavericks, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, I'm just making
Dallas
sure.
had a team that
I'm
year.
just I'm just
Sean,
making sure I'm
Sean
just
Marion,
making sure I wasn't crazy.
no, Sean Marion is top five all time in all statistical categories in Suns history,
He was
and
a man.
I
He a
think
different
he
animal.
got he got one of the highest winning percentages in NBA history.
Ooh.
Sean Marion, Matrix.
Not
Sean
I
Marion
thought
ain't
you
no
about to
joke.
say I thought you about to say Steve Nash. I'm gonna say I'll pray for you, bro.
Nah,
No one care about no Steve Nash.
nah, Steve. But you know, Steve. You can't take it away from him. He is a two-time MVP. Never got it done, though. You know, in terms of the finals or nothing. But you know, a lot of people look at him as one of the greatest point guards.
And he might be that, but again, he might be a great point guard, but that don't mean his coaching skills is the part. And
He,
then
he,
about being a coach, they have to respect you to listen to you. You understand? If them grown men don't respect you, you might as well not even be coaching them because they're not going to do nothing you say. It's going to be opposite.
Well,
You
well,
can't do nothing about it.
this is the thing.
I
Listen, he was a develop. Oh, go ahead, Memphis. My bad.
I think this Suns and Mavericks guy in this series might go seven.
Man,
Right?
we talking about Steve
oh
Nash.
yeah.
Anyway, listen. I could have sworn we talking about that. Look, we talking about Steve Nash, the guy that was a developmental coach. And he was thrown in and grandfathered into a coaching position. He had no business being a coach.
Right.
Right. I agree, Paulo. See, I do
And
agree
then,
with you.
and then you come run the 7 seconds or less Mike D'Antoni offense. It's about as crazy as dumb can get.
That's facts, Memphis. Mike D'Antoni offense is so predictable, even though they're utilizing it today. I mean, you can see variations of it with Golden State, but the difference between Golden State is that they play defense.
Yep.
Yeah.
They play defense and they actually make an emphasis on mid range shots.
Right.
Hey, we
Dan,
see.
D'Antoni offense is very pretty. Phoenix utilizes it. Okay. Golden State utilizes it. Even to a certain degree, they utilize it. Even and I know this is gonna trip y'all out. Milwaukee utilizes it.
Hmm.
Yeah, 'cause they play up tempo.
Yeah, they play up tempo and they move the ball. The Spurs, the Spurs and the Spurs and the Phoenix Suns were so similar. It wasn't even crazy in terms of offense. But what it separated the Spurs from Phoenix Suns?
The
That
Spurs had
defense.
defense.
Yeah, the Spurs played defense.
Because that's how we beat the Suns. Like the Suns when they had Steve Nash and all them, they was actually a better team than us, younger than us. Get up and down the floor. Thank you. We played defense to really slow them down.
Talent, so much talent. You talking about an Amori Stoudemire that would give you 40 points on Tim Duncan.
Yeah, until he went to the New York Knicks and got stealing money.
Right
Hey,
there.
stole him and Carmelo went hijacked the Knicks and all that damn money.
Don't bring that up. Scrub gonna capitalize on that. Listen, we talking
Man,
about
listen.
the Scrub right
Stop.
now.
Listen. James Dolan wanted to pay him the contract. He did. Then he got injured, and we know Stoudemire had that injury history.
Oh,
So,
on the floor, y'all.
hmm?
Yeah.
Look
Look at
on the
her.
floor.
Look at Dodger. Ooh, that was
Ooh, that was a hard fall.
Sorry,
yeah.
I interrupt. I want y'all to see that though.
No,
his
it's fine.
Man,
leg.
Luke will be
down,
fine. Walk that, shake
down
that
go,
off, bro.
down go Luca.
Right. Down go Luke.
Luca Magic. He out there looking like Magic Johnson, just fishing the ball. Got to jumping like Larry Bird.
No, he doesn't. Come on, Memphis. See, that's part of why that narrative be pushed out there. He's nothing like that.
Yeah, and we gonna push that narrative right here on Polo Sports ENT.
No, we not.
Okay, okay, so okay, I already know Scrub's answer. So let's just okay. What's True Viking? She watched Larry Bird, and who you think is better, Luca or Larry Bird?
Or Larry Bird.
Hmm.
Now, what
Larry
type of question is you asking, Polo?
Huh?
You
Bird.
know, you know, you
You
know,
actually
Luca.
having us take time to answer this question?
I already know that you. Everybody calling him. Oh yeah, he like Larry Bird. He better than Larry Bird.
I
He
said
ain't
that's
no goddamn.
stupid.
They can't even put him in Larry Bird's category. They need to stop that shit because he a white boy that can play. So they want to put him as a. He ain't nothing like Larry Bird. They can.
Uh,
They nah. They need to cut.
hold on, True Viking. Now, Peyton Pritchard ain't close to white chocolate, but you compare them two.
I know. I said no. I said I was hoping I had. Now you didn't listen. You didn't listen to understand. I said I was hoping that he was going to be another white chocolate when I first was seeing him. His ball handling skills. Come to find out, he ain't got the white or the chocolate in him.
Man, hey man, keep hope alive. Hopes and dreams is for everybody, honey.
Oh my goodness.
Shoot. So so get it right. But no, he's nothing like Larry Bird. I don't even. They so disrespectful with saying certain shit.
Like, true, no, True Viking is shoot spitting facts because what did they do with Dirk? Oh, he's like Larry Bird because Dirk,
hey, hey, I
Dirk,
swear to God, Polo, you ain't lying, man.
Yeah,
right?
that's a white boy that
Dirk,
can play. They want to say they Larry Bird.
see,
No, they not.
How about you
but
just let these players be themselves?
let me tell you this.
Idiots.
Let me tell you what separates them two automatically. Actually, them three. Larry Bird court vision was amazing. Some people felt like his court vision was even better than Magic at times
Say it,
because
get your chest out. Yes,
Larry,
Lord.
Larry Bird would find you. And on top of that, man, he was killer in the clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody would stop. People feared Larry Bird in the clutch or
Yep.
whatever, and he could do it from the mid range and he could do it from the 3 pointer. And on top of that, Larry Bird was diving on the floor. Man, Dirk ain't never dived on no floor. It's not like Larry. Dirk went
Man,
diving.
if Dirt dive on the floor, he going on the stretcher and he going home.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you
Them
better know.
bad ass, them bad ass knees of Dirk. If he dive on the floor, he go in the emergency room.
Got Larry Bird as my small forward. That's my starting for small forward. I don't care about the athleticism of LeBron. I don't care about the athletics. I know Julius, the Dr. Irvin, he brought us a title, over 50% for his career combined. But Larry Bird was that killer, man. He was
He
that killer. That shit was fine.
silent killer.
Yeah,
I call him a silent killer.
I got a question, Scrub,
What's up?
and I want your honor. Do you think your Knicks making the play in next year?
I ain't talking about no damn Knicks. I'm tired of talking about damn Knicks. They ain't even in the play. Why we talking about a team that ain't in the play, man?
What? Oh, man,
Oh,
ain't nobody
man.
trying
No, I'm just asking Scrub because I want to know how much Scrub and my face Scrub got in his
I ain't
team.
got no faith
Scrub,
in
it
these
sound,
damn Knicks right now.
Scrub, hey Scrub, it sound like you ain't got too much faith in your Knicks out there in New
No,
York,
I don't.
man.
I don't.
Next thing you know, this nigga gonna bring up goddamn Muppet babies. Yeah,
Y'all, Chris Paul got 4 fouls. Why they keep sending? Look, y'all. I know this is just a sidebar real quick because now this game pissing me off a little bit. They just keep. Luca is a flopping son of a bugger. That he flop. So who he learned that from? But he
Yeah,
a
he been
I mean,
flopping all
flopping's kind of
game.
the
Where you
NBA these
been?
days.
over, so now Luca flopping. Come on.
He been he he been locked in our game. Where you been, True Viking?
I don't know.
Well, I,
I didn't say nothing at first, but he know how to flop very well. What's the male Karens called? Cause he flopping like a mug.
Oh
hey,
man.
I know if this game making you mad. I know the game from yesterday really ran up your blood pressure.
I did. I had to go take some vinegar.
Your team put up enough bricks to build a community center.
I like that, and I'm gonna use that too, Memphis. When I'm out there talking to the guys, I'll be like, "Yeah, your team. I be stealing all y'all stuff. I just want y'all to know that." Uh,
If he
Hey, if
gets
it's clever, I'm
man,
gonna take it.
I
Shit,
know
it is what it is.
hey, people out here think I know everything about the sport.
shit, man.
Well,
You give
you know more than Tiffany,
man,
cause she's a Commanders fan.
you better keep that shit to yourself, man. Yeah.
What you say, Polo?
I said you gotta keep that. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Memphis, man, he be coming on like with different subjects and shit. Next thing you know, you gonna be talking about McDonald's and shit.
And that's
not
crazy.
before I talk about Burger King chicken sandwich, Polo.
They gonna turn around, man. Yeah, man. Did you, man? What about Kev Samuels? Then
Speaking of y'all, speaking of no, look, not mine, not all right, not mine.
oh no, that's the rule here. You talk, first off, you talk
Hey
about
man,
talk about.
I just like to talk about everything. That's just me. I just like to talk about
Uh,
And
everything.
and
you
that's
ran. Hey,
great.
you like the homie James, man. That shout out to Nolan, man. We ran him in the motherfucker. But go ahead though.
Yeah, I love it. I love because you be able to, be versatile. But with Kevin Samuels, look,
R.I.P. to Curtis Samuels.
RIP, yes, because I loved him. I mean, I ain't agree with everything, but let me tell you something. I will say this as a strong black woman. Um, if most of us would just listen to understand what the hell he was saying, you would have been in a better place because Kevin Samuels not for everybody. If you weak and you want to cry victim and you want to keep saying, "Oh, I'm doing this because of this," no, Kevin Samuels ain't for you because he's the blunt uncle that everybody needed. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the men agree with him, but they couldn't go home and tell that woman, I think you some shit. You need to cook. You need to clean. You need to do this. And then I would do this. You know what I'm saying? Because everything, a lot of stuff he said was the truth. So all the women out there that wish death and was celebrating, I think y'all some weak ass individual women, and y'all wasn't raised right. Y'all mamas raised y'all, and they probably was some hoes. Because ain't no way in the world a real woman would be celebrating another a death of someone else's child. Because guess what? That's somebody's son.
Mm-hmm.
That was somebody's son. So how about if somebody celebrate your son dying, or your daddy dying, or your auntie dying? You wouldn't like it too much. How can we go from this world of agreeing, not agreeing with someone, to wishing death? Y'all niggas was raised absolutely messed up because this is YouTube opinions. Y'all was raised wrong, so that let me know people like that you don't want to raise them anyway. Because guess what? That man was making plenty money. So he didn't care, but he told the truth about, like, okay, for example, I'm gonna speak on myself. I was I thought I was submissive, right? I thought I was, but a lot of things that he said really helped me in the relationship because me thinking what my submissive was, it was not submissive that a man thought it. So I asked a couple people and they told me straight up, he right. And these are people that been telling me all my life that no, you're fine. But most women are scared to ask certain questions because we don't want the truth. I'm a truth seeker. You know what I mean? So I just think it was disrespectful for anybody to be laughing, celebrating, and guess what? The universe come around calm or something else. You know?
Put it in
Obama.
the atmosphere. I believe it. I believe that. I believe if you put it in the atmosphere to come back. That's just my opinion.
You said you know karma will come back.
I say I believe if you put it in the atmosphere, it will come back to you.
Oh, you
And
absolutely.
so, yep, in
And
some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, you was breaking up, Memphis.
He
people
good now.
Yeah, I'm
people
Now
back, man.
it's previously breaking.
people like groups. And just
Man,
because
y'all know how these food stamp phones is. I'm just playing.
the food stamp, I want to.
Nah,
Damn.
I'm just playing.
Yeah,
I'm just playing.
the shit.
Hey, you got that Obama phone. Because that's what he gave black people. Obama gave all the black people a phone. Hello. Thank
That
you, Obama. Get that out of here. Sorry.
nigga got that Obama playing phone.
You got that Obama, yeah, baby.
Nah, what you got to say about this, Scrub? I mean,
Stay on phone.
I mean, and I'd never really followed Kevin Samuels. Like I heard a little bit of him, not enough to really have any kind of opinion on him. But I will say that people celebrating his death, like if you really got to celebrate someone's death, what does that say about your life?
Thank you,
I
baby.
I like there's people there's people I don't care about, but like what it. Now I'm not gonna say that I would be wishing well for them in the next war because I'm not that kind of person. But I'm not going to, like you're there if they happen to die, it's over. I'm moving on
Thank you.
because
Thank you.
because that like there it I personally don't see the purpose of it. Whatever, and I don't need to. And if I got a problem with someone, the whole world don't need to know I got a problem with someone. It's just what it is. We got a disagreement, and we got a disagreement, and we go our separate ways.
That's what women will. And that's the thing about us as a whole, Scrub, that I mean Scrub Polo and Memphis, that I can't stand, because if a woman don't want to face the true reality, and don't want to fix self, she will get somebody killed. She'll blame the world. She would do anything in the world except fix her goddamn self. But you will hate somebody instead of fixing yourself and looking in the mirror and say, "Oh, well, maybe I am a little fucked up." You know what I mean? Excuse my French.
No, you fine, but that ain't not as because with the Kevin saying that's women, but that's not just limited to women. That and it's not even limited to relationships. This is just life. People, there's a
Right.
lot of people that blame that. All right, you got your own faults. You like people try to get you to understand. All right, see, all right, no, this is what I'm doing wrong. I gotta do this better. But there are people that don't want to listen. Then something happens, they blame everyone else.
Yep.
and and then they get themselves in a situation, they still blame everyone else. Like at what point do you just say, you know what, it's me, I gotta change something, what I'm doing, like there's no benefit to this.
Thank you.
Like
When
like, oh,
it's
you see.
a problem, it
Mhm.
must be me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, when do we get to a point where we stop pointing fingers or blaming? Because if I'm dating 5 guys, if I done had 5 guys in my 46 years of living, okay, yes, I am. So if I had 5 men that at the same thing happened each time, right? Like, why they leave? Well, well, they say I'm this, I'm that. But I got people around me that don't want to see me be better either, because they going on team team truth instead of telling me about my damn stuff. They like, girl, it's him. When in reality, it was all me. You see what
Right.
I'm saying? And women, well, I ain't gonna say like myself, but most women can't handle that and say, "Oh, damn, I fucked up all 5 of these relationships. Let me try to get number 6 to do better." You know what I mean? Because I
Mm-hmm.
messed up 5, so number 6 got to be me. So I'm gonna fix something about me, and then I'm gonna go to number 6. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Women would just not like somebody because they telling the truth. Because nowadays the truth, anybody that tell the truth, oh my God, people want to kill you. You ain't shit. I hope you die. But people that wanna this fantasy land and tell you lies, bitches, these weak women love them. I don't get it. Make it make sense to me. I don't get it, but I'm not going to get it because I'm not them. So hey,
From what I've seen, it's there's a lot of people in today's society that like a lot of people that just want to be lied to. Like they know they want to be lied to, but they don't. But they would never actually admit that. Like they subconsciously they know. Like no, I like being lied to.
right.
But
Swear to God, I tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. But then when the God tell you the truth, or when somebody tell you the truth, oh my God, I can't believe it. Well, you told me to tell you the truth. So what do
right,
you want me to do? It ain't no win in this situation, you know? Like it's crazy. Because it almost feel like men hate women. Seek and destroy. Like, when do we get better? Men can't hate women because then it stops us from having babies. If men hate women, then no more penises and vaginas being together as one anymore. You know what I mean?
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I just came back. I had to go take a brief intermission to pour a drink, and I'm hearing penis and vagina. Hold on. Time now. Wait a minute. Let me put some payment in it. And what you say about some penis and vagina ain't gonna be together for one of them more?
Hey, Memphis, I swear I love you. I said all that's going on. We were talking about Kevin Samuels, and I said all that's going on. It just seemed like it's this man and woman hate thing, men versus women, and it shouldn't be like that. I said, and if we continue down this on this journey, how the penises and vaginas going to get together to make babies? Stay woke or open your eyes. That everything is making a man woman thing, and then especially black woman man thing or woman. Come on, man. Because if men and women hate each other, how are we going to produce and have more children if we don't want to wham bam thank you, man? You know
See,
what?
see that. That's the whole. That's the government whole plan is to divide.
Conquer and divide. But women, we control that, Memphis. We can. You know how much power a woman has.
mm-hmm.
And to be truthful, so many women know they have that power, they take advantage of it, and it's goddamn sickening because we have the power to do whatever the hell we want to do. We got the power to put your ass in jail. We got the power to say, oh my God, he did this to me and lie. And we got the power to kill, steal, whatever. Women have the power to do whatever the hell they want to do. And it's really unfair and unfortunate because men don't have a say so in shit for real.
You know why? Because women have all that power because women have to be the man and the woman in the roles nowadays anyway.
That ain't true. Let me tell you something. I hate when a woman say that. We ain't no damn men. I don't care how much money.
No. I'm not saying it's all men. Most women have to play the man and the woman role far as like with the kids, they gotta work, they gotta do all this because most of these men ain't gonna do most of these men ain't gonna do shit.
Okay, but Memphis, I get that, right? And I hear that, but that's an excuse because guess what? I didn't have no fathers in my children's life. My children are 28, 27, and 20. Okay? Not near father. Well, they got one father. I said near father. Been on child support. Was they in their life? No, they wasn't when they wanted to be. But I'm not gonna put no another man, whether whether he white, black, Chinese. I'm not putting another man in jail for not doing what he's supposed to do because it's mama, baby's, daddy's, maybe. Ain't not one person said that it was that a daddy's supposed to do this and do that and do this. A mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Now you can take what you want to take from that, but at the end of the day, that's an excuse because my kids are fine. You understand me?
Yeah, I understand that. Like I come from the hood, I come from the project. Like I understand because my mama had to do it. You know what I mean? My dad he did for me, but he didn't. I ain't trying to say dude didn't fuck with me like that.
Right. But I'm just saying
You
for
know what I'm saying?
I
we
would
don't
agree.
have to be men. No such thing as a woman being a or trying to be a man. Like cut it out. Stay in a woman's goddamn place. When
It's
two
it's hard. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but you have to understand it's hard to do that when you got so many roles you gotta do. You gotta be the mama, you gotta make sure the kids straight, cause the dad ain't gonna step up and do nothing. So you gotta do it in the younger generation nowadays. They weak minded. They don't have the strong mind to go make it happen like you did or like my mama did or like my
Right.
grandmama had 7 kids and she had to do it without no help. This young generation is weak minded, so they gonna fall.
Methods. Well, let me ask you this, and I'm being this is a real question for real, because what's the difference in and well, this is for you, all of you all. What's the difference in when the man had to take on everything, because that's what men's supposed to do, right? Now, follow me now, and before you just follow me. A man's supposed to take care of the household, a supposed to do everything. So when the man was doing everything and the woman didn't have to do nothing, what was that? Because now most of the time the women only doing it. You know why? Because
The men ain't there to do it.
no, they
Oh,
had to do it, but not only that, they did it to the man, because guess what? You went to these goddamn white men, because when you go to court, you going to the white man. It ain't nothing but slavery. When you go and do something to any man, a black man, any black woman do it, that is slavery to me, because you going and you know what that white man gonna do for you? That white man gonna put you in that Section 8 house when you gotta pay $1. That white man gonna give you food stamps. He gonna do all this shit so you can hate the black man. So pimping ain't easy, but somebody gotta do it. So like I said, we
you
could
right, you right, you right, you right. They just like how we were sold into slavery from our own people getting traded off for
exact
shit. That's exactly what it's doing. But
same.
now it's only more mental now than anything.
It's the same thing. It's just in a different angle.
Form. It's
Which
in a different form.
so we have the power. And for real, men should feel. Some men should feel the way they should feel, because we always want to say, "Oh, black men don't support us," but we don't support. Well, I do. I'm just speaking of them. They
Right.
a lot of women don't support black men either. But
Well, no, and I hate to say this, that's and this is my opinion, and I don't mean to offend nobody, but if I do, I apologize, but hey, man, this is where I am. This is the why a lot of black men, when they get rich, they don't deal with black women. They go get white women.
yep, and I agree. And you know why? And I agree. But the only thing about that is, see, see, and it's crazy, because you're right, because of what they have experienced, and that is the reason why. But at the end of the day, the loyalty in other people, I'm gonna say white women, ain't no loyalty in no white woman. They came from caves. They don't know no better. You feel me? They don't have
Right.
emotions. They don't have emotions, nor do they have heart where they care about well being. Black women do. And that's the difference. We're loyal, because when you get that white woman, she gonna leave you or say you raped a cousin, friend, or daughter. I mean the R word. You see what I'm saying? A black
Yeah,
woman,
yeah,
a
the
black
setup is coming.
Let me say something, y'all. Because I know True was about to ask pose a question. I was kind of waiting on that, but let me say something though. Like, okay, over time, okay, women's roles have changed, and True can agree with me on that. And if she doesn't, then I would respect her opinion regardless. Now, women were considered back in the day full-time homemakers. Okay, back in the day, their job was to take care of the responsibility of the children and the family, and they didn't have any role in terms of the household earning. And but now, over the years, women are at the forefront. Let's talk about the childbearing. Okay, there are less number of women who are bearing a child than before. Most most families now they got one or two children, and they're even giving birth to 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 a child at even a more mature age, such as women in their 40s. You know,
Hmm.
and women now, some women they just want the child and not don't even care about their marriage, right? Then on top of that, and some women would fight that that's independence. Another thing is education.
That's not independence. No,
Oh, go ahead.
no,
Oh,
go.
sorry.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. Well, I was just about to say, with education, more women are getting more literate and pursuing a higher education because regardless of what we want to think, for instance, like in the 20s, Memphis and Scrub and True, you know this, in the 20s they were fighting to be in the industrial world, but they wouldn't let them because of women's rights and all of that stuff or whatever. They had to do everything that they could, but now they're pursuing it, in the offices and stuff like that. And this is creating an opportunity for them to work. And you see more women bosses, which back in the day, you know this true, men frowned upon that because it was such a male dominated society.
Right.
Also, outside activities. Women don't want to stay at home no more like that. I know the wives are like that. They want to go to the market. They want to go to the grocery store. They want to pay bills. They want to do everything that the man was used to doing. Memphis would probably be like, "Nah, you stay your ass at home and should have grits and something like that." You know what I'm saying? Sort of like MJG used to say. But it ain't like that no more. The independent woman gonna be like, no, I'm getting out. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take care of that. Pretty much wearing the pants because the independent, and on top of that, the workplace is changing that, and on top of that, fighting for rights.
You,
So
you can be
all
independent, but
of these things have changed in comparison to how we used to view women uh, back in the day, in terms of the roles changing in society. So that has a bigger impact on
no, I truly agree with you. I mean, 100 and probably 50% this time. I do agree with you. It's just that it's. I mean, I hate a smart dumb motherfucker. Do that make sense?
I know
Well,
where you're going with that. Yeah,
you know where I'm going with that. Okay.
yeah.
You can be so smart and so intelligent and you getting all these degrees and I got a few myself. At the end of the day, don't be stupid and dumb when it come to time because to be a mom or a real woman. And that's when the dumbness come in. Because just because you independent don't mean because people get it wrong. An independent woman don't mean you don't need a man. Every woman need a goddamn man. Everyone. And if she
Hey,
say no,
Breaker.
every
Hey,
woman do. And
it.
unless they're carpet muncher.
I agree. I agree with you, True, because that's what I say. I'll take street smarts and common sense smarts over book smarts any day.
Any day. Any day.
Mhm.
Because I can't stand me a smart stupid and then you get around, she just stupid. Nah, girl, get out of here with your stupid smart stuff.
That's
Self.
why. That's why, like a lot of women, they will like the guy. See, they'll be like, okay, True Viking, like Baby Boy. I know people trip out. Why are you watching Baby Boy? There's no truth to that. Yeah, it is. Check this
Yep.
out. Check this out. She wanted a Melvin. She wanted a Melvin, and if you've seen Baby Boy, I know Memphis has seen it. She wanted a Melvin. You know why? Because Melvin, yeah, he went to jail. Yeah, he locked up, but guess what? He got his own business. You know what I'm saying? He's independent. He's working, and on top of that, he's able to please a woman. That's why he was able to cook dinner in there, naked and all that other stuff they were doing, the
Oh, you
Frog
better.
style, doggy style, all that other stuff. But at the same token, he's like, look, I will put this strangle on you, Jody. Don't get it twisted and suffocate you
Hello.
to death because he could defend himself too. So it's like, okay, if
Hello.
don't no woman want no weak man. If they at dinner, yeah, like True Viking was saying, oh yeah, all them degrees and stuff like that. That ain't gonna save you if niggas coming up there trying
Gonna
to
say,
rob you and
I
nothing like that.
whipping your ass.
Yeah,
You
she a nigga that can step up, but also be intelligent, also be able
yeah.
to bring the bills in, and also be able to listen and take advice too.
Don't nobody want no weak man. And if a woman, let me tell you something. If a woman want a weak man, something wrong with her. Like she got control issues or something. Because most women, when things don't go their way, then they go find themselves a weak man that yes, ma'am. Don't, who wants that? You want a provider and a goddamn protector. Don't nobody want no punk. And if you do, that's only because you want to use and abuse them. And then that means your karma gonna come eventually. But men can't be alpha males. You know why? They be an alpha male like back in the day. Man, they be an alpha male these days. You going to jail. Oh my God. Why are you yelling? Or why are you talking to me? God damn it. Men supposed to raise their voice. Men supposed to put their foot down. Men supposed to tell you what to do. That's what a man do. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's hard to
Most of
be a
these women, most of these women out here, they don't want that.
cause they cause man, that you know what? They some weak ass individuals. And they need and they must be the same women that be all F all men or men ain't shit. That's them type of women. No, woman, you ain't shit. You know what I mean? I can't
Preach,
stand.
sister. Yes, yes, sister. Preach, sister.
I
She
can't
know what
stand.
she talking about.
Yeah, I just can't. I mean, and I'm a woman, and I ain't saying that now, Memphis. Don't get it twisted. I can talk like this because I've been on both ends. I've been that miserable woman and I've been that happy woman. You see what I mean? So I can do both, but I ain't gonna be that miserable. Like, hey, once you step out of your box and be like, damn, I'm kind of toxic. You know, well, maybe it is me. And then you look at stuff from a different angle. I used to be one of them toxic ass women that used to say, oh, I don't need no man. Men ain't shit. No, I wasn't shit. You know what I mean?
Well, at
That's what
least
the,
you honest.
yeah, I mean, that was a long time ago, but still, I wasn't shit. So how can I say a man ain't shit when I didn't have my shit together for a man to want me? You understand? See, that's what women don't get it.
But see, that's what Memphis was talking about. You see, and Memphis got a good point. I gotta agree with Memphis on this. He said most of the women like that nowadays. They're not like that. But see, that's what separates you from them because you're able to come to grips with the fact that hey, I used to be like this. There were pros about me and there were cons about me. But
Man, yeah.
you're able to work and rehabilitate and do that. Everybody thinks that like if a woman used to be us or something like that, be like, I ain't talking to her or something like that, or a woman that used to do prostitution or something like, oh, no, I ain't talking about her. Listen, there's people like that all around the world that might have been at a low place in a dark place, and guess what? They've been able to elevate and become better, and you wouldn't even know it because they haven't shared their story with you. But if they shared
Exactly.
their story with you, you'd be like, wow, man,
Ex-
she went to the military, she turned her life around and everything like that, or or even a guy,
And my,
Samuel L. Jackson. He was a crack. He was on drugs for the longest. Look at him now. He on commercials at Capital One.
hello, and that's what I'm saying. People want to judge and do all of that, but everybody have a story. Everybody have a life, and guess what? To be honest, it's like a man. Don't no woman want no man like she swear to God, I want a man that ain't been with a lot of people. No, I don't want no man like that. You a lying ass woman because I don't want no man that I gotta teach. I want a man that's gonna put me off my feet. Now maybe I can teach. He can teach. I don't want no man that don't know how to do nothing. Hell no, because
Right.
I'm a cheat on you. I don't want to cheat on you. I'm gonna go get that man that's gonna knock it out the box, pull my hair, choke me, and do all of that. But I'm gonna go home to that nice old, great, awesome man that I really don't want. That's bullshit. You know, that's bullshit. And we make men of what they are today, and that's why they think and they do the things they do. We make them like they are. I swear to God, and I'll be the first to admit it, because I know I ruined a lot of five lives. I know it's five people I ruined their life so bad. No, I ain't gonna say five. I say three because I didn't know who I was. So I damaged three. I know three men that probably loved me to death, and I played and damaged them. And guess what? The next woman probably had it rough as hell. The same thing go for women. The same thing go for men. It could be that bad apple that spoil it. And I was one of them bad apples, you know. Well, before I'm quite sure a lot of women was, but they're not going to admit it. I'm quite sure a lot of men was, but they're not going to admit it. But women and men can break a soul down and make it worse for the next. So I just don't get. I don't know. I just don't get it. But women gonna say, "Oh no, I'm great. I only had two sex partners. I go to church. So what? Y'all be the first ones in the back with the preacher giving them some head. So I don't know. I'm gonna be who I am, and I go off of realness and truth. I ain't all that for doing stuff for people to like me because I came in this world by myself, and I'm gonna go out by myself,
There
naked
you
as that.
go.
Hey, naked as that. Hello,
Hey man, naked you came and naked you shall leave. That's in the book.
hello, Jello. I'm glad
Man,
we had.
That's
yeah, we
that's some
need to
real
have
stuff.
more. We need to have more conversations like this.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
just
I
don't
mean,
be
I
around,
mean,
man.
we do Memphis, but I mean, you be missing in action, though, bro.
I think Memphis got a new woman or something. It's like different women. What we don't see Memphis.
We need to have more conversation, man. Look, we gonna talk about that all the time, but then every time we talk about it, everybody run from. I'm not saying Memphis do, but everybody want to run from general, different conversations. Look, True Viking and Scrub know this ain't the only thing we talk about is sports here. We do it all. Memphis, you should know that too. Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
what you
man. Uh,
hear. No, we
Look,
talk
man,
about
that's why I come here. I come for to not only talk about sports, to get on polo nerd, stir it up a little bit. That's what I do, baby.
Yeah, hey, me too, Memphis. Because look, he just told me, he let me know all the time. You just never agree. Look, I support your channel. I love what you do, but I ain't gonna kiss your ass. I'm not gonna agree with you if I don't think you right.
It's-
that's
I ain't lying. I come to stir the pot.
Hello.
I don't
And
know about nobody else.
well, you
no,
can stir the pot. I'm gonna come and taste it, and to make sure that all the seasonings is in the.
Hey,
There
what's
you
up?
go.
I see you in the building, man. Shoot. Well, you need to come on down south, man. We waiting for you. Go ahead, and make your way to Memphis, and then come on to Texas. You know what I'm saying? You need five days there to New York with Scrub.
I'm coming. Why we all just meet in Texas? We can do a meet and greet. I'm serious, y'all. Because
I'm,
I would love to meet you guys.
I'm
Well,
trying.
I'm
I'm trying.
coming to Texas.
I'm trying to get Memphis to come down here, but he said he want to go to the Midwest. You know what I'm saying?
What's in
Memphis,
the Midwest?
yeah. His wife waiting on him, and she ain't gonna do nothing but nod her head. Side
I, I know God do bless me with a wife. I don't know. You might be on to something true.
Uh,
God might bless me with a wife.
I,
Quit my bull crap though.
baseball. We got a little baseball coming in, man. Shoot, I'm glad baseball was popping again. It was about to be a strike.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah, Dodgers and Cubs.
Baseball.
Yeah,
Hey,
look,
you
I
do
don't even
that,
know. Okay,
soft
yeah,
girl.
you
I
was talking about
love
hockey.
this.
Yeah, that nigga Memphis talking about hockey and shit.
No, I
I
just
love.
had to ask you one time, Polo. Like, do you follow? Do you follow?
Yeah, I
You
do.
know.
I mean, I keep up with it all. Soccer, hockey. You know what I'm saying? Tennis, golf,
Cause I, cause I, cause I like it, but I was just asking, like,
and you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I even keep up with ping pong. Shit, nigga.
Hockey the only sport that you can beat somebody's ass and just get put in time out for 3 minutes. Shit.
MMA, boxing, karate, taekwondo, jujitsu, ninjutsu. You feel me? All this. It's versatile in this bitch. That's why nobody really, they don't fuck with me like that. Man, you don't talk about basketball just only. Oh, I don't want to talk. Nah, nigga, I'm versatile. Well, you couldn't hang around me. You couldn't hang around my daughter. Couldn't hang around my family. Can't hang around Two Vikings. Couldn't hang around Memphis. Man, can't hang around Scrubs.
Short thing with me.
I like everyone. I don't know if y'all can hang around me. Well, y'all can, but not. I ain't for everyone. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, you're not for everyone, Scrub, and that's why I like you so much because I'm not for everyone either. And I think I'm weird, and I think you're weird, and I think we all are weird on the phone. So guess what? We
Well, Memphis said he ain't weird only when he get that weed and that Hennessy in there.
speaking of Hennessy and Memphis, speaking of Hennessy and weed, it's like
My bad. Memphis be he be sipping on that lean with Project Pat. My bad.
I thought he drunk two
Sipping on some scissor.
desserts.
Why I be giving off some sugar? I be so cross-eyed, and I'll be thinking that little girl coming down the street or something.
You gonna have to line up. Then we gonna call the nigga T Price over here, man. He gonna roll up. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Then we already.
Is Memphis a nice place to live?
Huh?
Where you live
You
at?
said what?
Memphis? Where you at?
Yeah,
Is it a nice place
yeah,
to live?
yeah. Well, I'm out on the county line. It's quiet out here, but in the inner city, that shit crazy. People getting killed every day, love.
Oh,
Mhm.
well, I
Uh,
got like
uh,
here
I
in
wouldn't. I,
DC people get killed every day, but I live in Maryland, so it's like I don't see that. You know what I mean?
please stop
mm,
lying. Fire out there. You know what I'm saying over there in Baltimore.
I, I
Baltimore
come
be.
to the city. I come all the time, but I don't be in it like that.
Uh,
You
yeah,
said
man.
you live in Baltimore.
You said what?
You
Polo.
gonna
You
be a
said
hey True gonna be a Wizards fan next year. I can see True in the Bradley Beal jersey next year, y'all. I don't know
I,
about y'all.
I bet you
You gonna
lying.
you gonna be tired?
She finna go find all the Boston Celtics shit, put it on the grill and light that shit up
No,
and
but you know,
kill
I,
some mosquitoes and shit.
hell no, I'm keeping that because when I sell it, it's gonna be worth some money 5 years from now. I ain't burning shit. I'm selling that
It,
shit.
hey, well, you want to get some Celtic stuff that's worth some money, and go buy some Larry Bird stuff or some Robert Parrish stuff. If you want some Boston Celtics stuff worth some money. Okay, well, Paul Pierce, he count. Paul Pierce is time Celtic great, I guess. And he count Larry Bird, the Chief, Robert Parrish. Uh, what's the
Well,
dude
I
name that died on the basketball court? Him.
Tank Gabby.
back then I couldn't
Oh,
afford a large bird,
Reggie Lewis. My bad. Reggie Lewis.
but I do got a Paul Pierce. I got a Paul Pierce, but Larry Bird, I probably will. I didn't back then. I couldn't get one because it was too expensive. And then I just used to always go to Walmart and just get the Celtic shirts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, keeping it
I
trill.
I
Going on.
I I
All right.
I can use some self to church. I need a
You know,
new rug to step on when I wake up in the morning anyway.
Hey, that's hey Memphis. You know what? You little slick talking son of a bugger. You okay? Because
I
your
need
team make it
I
at
need
all.
I need a new rug to step on when I wake up so I won't fall.
That's crazy.
That's okay. Because your team ain't even clearly making it.
now they
That's all
still
right. We'll be better next year.
And so will my team.
they draft well.
Yeah, they supposed to be. Long as they got Jason Tatum. I mean,
They're
Payton
gonna have to
Pritchard,
build.
as you say, Payton Pritchard is gonna be the next white chocolate. That's what Truth say.
She said she tired of paying Pritchard. She want her off of that team.
I
Now,
want him the damn team.
now Peyton Pritchard, man,
You know, since you want him off the team, trade him
he
for
talking
Evan
about
Fournier. You can take Evan Fournier. We'll take Payton Pritchard. We'll be all good.
Yeah, send Payton Pritchard to the Knicks.
he put up 92 points in the pro-am game.
Who?
Who?
Peyton Pritchard,
Man, G League don't count.
dog, but he could shoot. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Peyton Pritchard,
He
man.
ain't shooting now. He ain't shooting when he need it.
Listen, he only played 11 minutes, but before that, he was actually utilized in the first two games, and he shot, I think, like a good percentage that second game.
Now, all seriousness though, y'all. The Celtics need to stop.
Man, they only lost by a couple points in Memphis.
I know. Why when Greek freak
Hey,
Freight train everybody. You supposed to win the game when you're running everybody over like damn bowling pins and speed bumps in the project.
hold
Thank
on.
you. Say it with your chest out for the people in
They
the back.
they blew them out by a wide margin. Uh, the second game, and now this game they only lost by a couple points. I mean, what are we saying?
Polo, you know better, man.
Agree
Polo,
with us.
you know better, man. We hold you to a high regard here at Polo Sports and NT.
And
You know better, bro.
but what are you talking about? You sat here and you're saying the Celtics need to do this, the Celtics need to do that. They had the number one ranked defense, and the Milwaukee Bucks had the number one ranked defense. So why are they that much far off? If we were talking about somebody that was clearly not making any presence, we'd be talking about our team in Philly, which really we got an overhaul that we need to do. Not Memphis. I mean, not Boston or Milwaukee. They're the championship level team. Iman Udoka, man, has turned that team around. Jason Tatum shooting 4 for 19. That don't got nothing to do with coaching. That's a mental lapse.
Yeah. I I'm just tripping about how these folks shot that bad and only lost about 2 points.
He
Not
he had he had 4 blocks. So he played good defense, but he couldn't knock the shots down.
He
I
needs to turn
still
the ball over
believe
too.
I still believe if Jason Tatum scored 15 points in that game, both
Hmm.
Celtics win.
we always need him to score at least 15
Yeah,
just to make sure that we have that it fact. You know what I mean? But he's not
yeah.
consistent. He's
Let me
not
get
consistent.
this. Let me get this straight. Y'all
Hmm.
got rid of Danny Ainge. You got rid of what's the name of the coach? He was the coach of the little big head dude with the kid and play phase. He was the coach. Uh, what's his name?
Brad Stevens,
Who are you talking
Yeah,
about?
him. Yeah, Brad Steve.
but
They put him in the front office.
front office though.
Yeah. He should have just stayed at Butler coaching because obviously he didn't know. I
I'm
like how
not. No,
I
he's
like
not.
I
That,
like how M.A.
that's
Udoka coach. Even though he's from the tree of one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion, Greg Popovich.
they made a move in the offseason though, Memphis. It was Brad Stevens in the front office. He clearly doing a better job than Ainge already.
Yeah, it seems like
Yeah,
he
no,
better suited for the front office than the head coach,
listen,
at least for this
I
team.
said he wasn't no good head coach. I didn't say
Right, but
he wasn't doing a better job than that. I said he's not a good head. He wasn't a good head coach.
you said he should have stayed at Butler.
Yeah, he probably should have kept coaching at Butler.
No, that don't make no sense. Because if he wouldn't have did that, if he would have did that, then guess what? Because they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals twice.
Yeah. But
Well,
I
how
think
is he
I think
any
I,
beneficial?
I,
No, hold on.
I
They went there at their rookie year. Jason Tatum's rookie year.
yeah he's okay. I like him in the front office. I don't think he need to coach no other team ever besides Butler. If he ever gonna coach, he always go back to college rank. Phil
Yeah,
Jackson don't need to coach no more with them bad knees. Mark Jackson need a job.
he'll do a better job than Vogel.
But did y'all
Who?
see Jackson yesterday? Not happy.
Phil
Like
Jackson.
something ain't right with him.
With
Who?
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 Y'all didn't see how
Who
he
you
was
talking
coming. I'm talking about Mark Jackson. When he was
about?
talking yesterday, it was on the break
Uh-huh.
after the basketball game. He just wasn't. He just something missing from. He just I don't know something missing.
He
Offensive.
probably just needed a couple of rings from Memphis or whatever. He probably thinking about the jury that didn't get flown out there. But I mean, that's something that they got to square up about. You know what I'm saying? But he did get the pounds of weed from Jay Kidd, and
He did. Nah, he got that package from me, baby. It's like,
y'all really believe me and shit too.
Colonel over here, baby. It's like, nah.
Man,
Yeah,
he
Hey
trying to
y'all,
think of John Moran dad. He be lit up every game. John Moran dad be everywhere. That motherfucker be having a cup of drink in his hand every time, greeting everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just as
he
happy.
be talking to every time he had money bag yo and yo got them on the sideline rolling last game when they was in Memphis.
He over there with Memphis
Dude,
and shit. Like, yeah, man, me and Mr. Morale, we kicking it.
man, dude be down there talking noise to everybody. He was talking noise to Carl in the town, daddy. Then
Yeah,
they some kind of
hey,
way they got Usher to come to the game and Usher was sitting next to him. You couldn't almost tell them apart.
they looking like Urchin. But you know what though, Memphis and Scrub and True Viking, I think that they should have a podcast. John Moran's dad and Carl Anthony Towns' dad, because they entertaining in the motherfucker.
They are, yeah, you know what, you right though. But people from the country, he from the South, so and we love people. People from the South love people, and we talk to anybody. We'll talk to your dog and give him something to eat if he was hungry. You know what I mean? So one
Oh
day,
no, now there not be no Waffle House. That dog gonna be assed out.
They talking about damn dog.
what you say, Polo?
Yeah, man. I'll be up here talking to Barbie dogs and shit.
That's okay. Hey, baby, why you ain't got no clothes on, baby? Had them put some clothes on you, baby.
Man, it's too bad to be like Tom Hanks on Castaway talking to Wilson and shit.
Hey, if that's what I gotta do to keep saying, I will, baby.
Nigga Scrub be up in there talking to Teddy Ruxpin and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that one.
Nah, Scrub be talking to them niggas on the video game and
Oh,
shit. God damn.
Ja out for game 4.
He out for game 4.
Yep,
That what they
Oh
saying.
well, that series is over. It
yep.
was fun. It was
It's
a
fun.
good
Yeah, no,
season, but Memphis ain't getting no conference finals. They
I
ain't.
already
it
knew.
no.
I just seen that. Carsino just posted. I just seen that. I was just about to tell y'all, Memphis, you are quick on your feet. I swear. I just seen it.
Okay, well, this year though, it don't been away. It don't matter.
Yep, it's over.
I thought no, I would have picked them to win game 4, but without John Morant, nope.
Nah, that's not
You know
true.
what, bro?
True,
Why?
they got.
Why is it they can win with him? They can win with him without the play. I mean, when the playoffs not going on, but they can't win.
But it's not. It ain't no guarantee though. It's a good chance. It
uh,
ain't no. It
Just
ain't no. It ain't no 100% chance.
No, it's not zero, but that
I,
is not
knowing
ideal.
Brian, knowing because he's had trouble with that knee before. But listen, they got a winning record, and I know Jose. Shout out to Jose, but he be like, "This playoff polo is playoff polo." But listen, dog, you can dig in deep. They got a winning record without John Morant.
well, that's what I just said. Why is it they can win when it's not the playoffs without him? But it's like I think they can do it without.
Well, one thing you have to remember about the playoffs that it's all the focus is on the one team. It's not like you got to go to a different city night after night.
Oh,
You're playing this team and that team.
you right.
What's
So
up with Louis Sports? I see you in the building. Make sure y'all go check out Louis Sports Network, man. We'll be going live and stuff. Shout out to
I
him.
think I
and on
think
and on
they're
top of
done.
that, Brandon Bain's been playing injured, and we've seen in this series he has not had a good game
That's
through
facts.
the first
I
3.
think I think they're done.
You think Memphis is done?
Yeah, good gun.
Just want their ass to be done. You ain't never had Memphis. Hey, man, you ain't never had faith in Memphis since you saw that them guys were doing good. So, but I got faith in them.
I
I
ain't
I
had
love Jason Kidd.
faith in Memphis since they went and got the damn team.
Man.
Hey, come on. You
You don't
know,
you don't even know their coach name. What's their coach name?
So I know
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I know you don't really believe, man. How could you not like this era of Memphis? I could understand you not liking the grit and grind, but this era of Memphis right here is flamboyant. They got everything that you want. They play defense. They run the transition. They can play in the half court, and they got shooters. They got defense. They got a guy, Jaron Jackson Jr., who was leading the league in blocks. How could you not like that, Memphis?
Well, they didn't play defense in the last game. Jaron Jackson
Yeah, they
had
got
these players has gotten himself into foul trouble.
It happens. You know, it happens, but they got to bounce back.
But that means you count on guys to play well that have been inconsistent at best. Jared
Uh,
Jackson's been getting himself into foul trouble.
they was up. They was up by a lot in the first half, but like I said, it goes back to Jordan Poole being that punch off the bench.
Not
It,
not only that, well, that too, because that did happen. But I mean, even once they got going, they couldn't stop anything. And
what?
you,
I mean,
I
but
ain't, I ain't
but
saying it can't happen, man, but I'm just saying it's over.
yeah, well, that's you know what that's called, Mister. That's called you being a prisoner of the moment. So, you know what I'm saying? And look, I'm not gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? These guys, they can still do it. Like I said, they move, they move the ball well without not having John Moran. And don't forget, man, Jaron Jackson Jr. can get you buckets. Bain can get you buckets. Then they get what's his name back?
He
That
tripped
little-
up.
well, like I said, Jared Jackson got to keep himself out of foul trouble. He's had what one like really one game where he wasn't in foul trouble. So can I trust him in this postseason? He's got to show me. I'm not putting blind faith in him. Brandon Bain, since he
well,
had the injury, he hasn't been the same guy. I like
Dylan,
him, but I don't think
Dylan,
he's going to give you
too. And what's his name? Don't forget, what's his name got thrown out the game too.
Dylan
Slow mo.
Brooks, and he's in.
No, 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 no,
He's
not.
oh
You know who I'm talking about.
I know
Like
who you're talking about.
used to be with the Spurs.
Uh um I know who
You
you're
know
talking
who
about.
I'm talking about,
Slow
Mister.
mo, Kyle Anderson.
Yeah, Kyle Anderson. There you go. Always, I'm about to say Ryan Anderson, but Kyle Anderson.
Oh,
Just
now these people are faking on the Mavericks, y'all. Everybody faking fouls and doing extra stuff, y'all. I
I
don't
ain't no faking, dude. Brunson got hit in the face.
man, that
What you mean?
Talking about Brunson.
come on, he being real dramatic right now, Scrub. Come on now.
Man, come on, man.
It's today's NBA. You gotta sell it, otherwise they ain't gonna call it.
Man, that's no, that's real blood coming out his nose, man.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
That's playoff blood, man.
Right, like they some
Hey,
suckers.
hey,
A
tell
little
tell.
playoff blood ain't gonna
Hey,
hurt
wait, that's
nobody,
playoff.
man.
They said no blood, no foul. Well, there's blood. That means there's a foul. There you go.
Man, look, man, he hit him so hard, man, makes you think of Dave Chappelle, man, getting tackled on stage.
Let me ask y'all something real quick.
Uh
What's
oh.
the purpose of the people? What's the purpose? You see where the referees are at, and they about to shut up, Polo.
She be
You
right. She be right. She be asking them deep ass questions.
nah, because I be wanting to know so I can know.
I be
Why?
like, no. Go ahead, though.
Let me know. Hey, okay, you know the people,
Shit, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
the referee trying to review. Why them two? What's them security guards standing next to him? Like, what's the purpose of that?
Man, I don't know. Shit, he probably knows
That
supervisor.
perspective. Oh well, what's the point of me asking y'all stuff if y'all don't know?
Exactly. Well, I mean, you thought we would know. We unfortunately we don't know. So, I mean, but you wouldn't have known that if you didn't ask.
They want to be going to go get the popcorn or something. I don't know.
The reason why is because they don't want nothing to get out of hand. So,
Oh,
you know, they don't
Yeah,
want that.
they
Right.
don't again.
Every time the Suns get close, the Mavs pull away in this game.
yes, yes.
That's a good
Thank-
thing.
That's a good thing for the Mavs, not necessarily for the Suns.
but you know what's so crazy? That daggone people, that daggone people, it's so loud in there, they probably can't concentrate on nothing.
Mm. It do get loud in there.
And
I,
they want to get it, and I think they want them, they want their coach, the Mavericks coach. This shit is up. If he would have made that, I'd been mad.
I think the Sun. I think the Sun. Oh, so you want the Suns to win? True.
Yeah, I want to say, I told you, Chris Paul, my baby father.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Represent that Carolina.
I like his more. I like his Curtin is more, and I just think he deserved it because he don't get a lot of credit for a lot of stuff, and he ain't really mentioned that much. But he a hell of a player, man. I love him.
Yeah, man. Chris Paul, really, he do deserve a championship, but you
He's
know,
so humble. Polo, he's so humble.
yeah,
Man,
right.
people in
I don't know
hell
if
go
humble's the
white
word I'd
water.
use for Chris Paul.
He ain't humble now. That
That's what
motherfucker is
I
killer.
found out.
That motherfucker is hard to play with, though. But you know, he is good though. He ain't humbled as a motherfucker. They'll tell you about Chris Paul. Kenyon Martin tell you
Yeah,
about Chris.
that wasn't even a foul.
Where?
Scrub, look at this. Look at this. Now, what did Chris Paul do? Nothing.
No,
I don't know what the foul is, honestly.
Where's the foul? Look,
That's one of them phantom calls.
really on Biombo.
where the
If anything, and I don't even think
hit Chris Paul in the private coming down.
All right, I already know
Chris will be fine.
she about to bring up. She about to bring up Giannis in the bowling ball. So I'm ready.
Exactly. How you know? Get out my head.
Ah, see, Polo,
Like I
see,
said, tell
see,
your
Polo,
players to get
you
their
asked
weight
for
up.
that. Polo, you asked for that. I can't feel sorry for you, bro. You asked for that.
Oh, what? That was his sixth?
Hey, but if
Wow.
man, they ain't got no excuse, man.
I, they had him in foul trouble like
I'm talking about
that.
the
That's
I
crazy.
think something ain't right, Scrub, because look, they man, now call that, yeah, call that, calling everything else, Luca, Luca,
Call me, call me.
you better.
How you really feeling today, True Viking?
What you
man.
say?
We got a little rider up in here, man. What's up with it, Luke?
What's up, Lou?
Oh man, this game been one sided right.
No.
That's, that's the
You
bullshit
said it
call on
one.
Chris Paul. Yeah, man.
CP3 out of there, man. So now they got to dig in deep. You got Booker at the point.
They
I'm
do
like,
purpose.
how many times? How many? Like you have you counted how many times they went to the monitor over little things, over little things, and, they called Chris Paul fell out the game. Like some no calls against Chris Paul was kind of bull. I'm
Thank you.
like,
That last foul they called on him was definitely BS.
Cause
why?
they
Why
Michael
would
the
you?
Why?
Mavericks
Yeah,
win.
Luke, why would you throw that pass right there? He should have threw that to Crowder.
Cause they want Luca to get the MVP, y'all, and they want him, the white boy, to be the great white hope and the coaches. And man,
We know about the Great White Hope.
Listen
This
to
we
Lou.
know how this is
He
about.
said the same thing.
who said the same thing?
Lou.
There ain't no secret. We know.
But this crazy.
As Phoenix can't buy one right now, but they can't get the rebound. I mean, well,
No, this
Mavs
is
couldn't get the
time where
rebound.
Devin Booker got to step up now.
There you go. There you go.
Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, they need to get DeAndre Ayton the ball.
That was
And,
good. That was
and,
good ball work,
and,
guys.
and Mikal Bridges. But,
That
Suns have
yeah,
been the Suns have been in this position before. You
And
know,
it ain't over. Yes, Lord.
it ain't over.
It
Now
ain't over.
now the question is, can the Suns finally take a lead, or is it going to be more of the same? They get close and then they
Like
get.
I understand. I can understand the Suns' frustration because these referees just been
Been kind of hard on them, Lou. It been crazy. Now the Suns, if they score and the Mavericks don't score like 3 times down the stretch, maybe they can win. But if the Mavericks score each time the Suns, I don't think so, babe.
like every
What
time the
what
Suns try to
score?
get back in the game,
Mm-hmm.
What score, yeah?
you get crazy call by these referees, man. Like
3. The Dallas is up. I thought you were listening, man. I mean, I thought you were listening at it, man.
What's
No,
up?
no, no, no. I ain't looking at it. I already know Dallas is gonna even the series up.
Can I take anything you say seriously, man?
I told you earlier Dallas was gonna even it up.
The game, Lou. You feel what I'm saying, Lou? That motherfucker don't even be listening and looking at the game. He be looking at highlights and shit.
That's
Pastor Polo give me a hard time, y'all.
man.
One grinder. I know number one grinder gonna get on me, man, about yesterday, man, about Canelo, man. He said he's gonna go live about that shit, man. Go ahead, you can have a field day, man, but Canelo will bounce back. Okay?
I look at the highlights too, Memphis, and then come over here and try to talk to Polo.
And that's why me, Scrub, and Lou, we ain't gonna take y'all seriously, man. You know, we take logic seriously, man.
Y'all gotta take us serious, man.
You motherfucker be looking at highlights and shit, man.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
I ain't looking at that highlights now. I told you right when I got there. You asked
Highlights
me
and
about the series. I
highlights.
said they gonna even it up tonight. You remember I said that, Polo?
Say that. Man, matter of fact, man, I don't even understand why you said that with the Bucks and the Celtics, man.
What I say about the Bucks, Polo?
Well, you said that the refs and all that stuff.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, they ate a steak. You know it.
he
Did
was
you?
telling Polo.
Don't act like you don't know what's going on, Polo. You know them folks went and bought a steak, man. You
Okay.
know it. We ain't even gonna take the funk about it, Polo.
Yeah.
He,
That's the thing about it, y'all. Polo be knowing.
Number one grinder over there, man.
What's going on?
hey, Brian, what's
Good for you, Grinder.
What's good?
Man,
Man,
what's
I think Phoenix gonna be all right. Phoenix gonna be all right. Man. Somebody gonna win one game, man. I mean, well, I mean, what I mean, what Dallas they woke them up. Man. You know what's gonna happen. They said the same thing about the Pelicans. You see what happened. Come on, come on, come on.
so hey, Grinder? Who's your team, sweetie? Oh, no, never mind.
Now go ahead. What you said?
What's your team? New York.
Yeah, Knicks is my team, but I always like Phoenix, so I sometimes
Who
I
you
worry.
say?
Huh?
Who you say your team is?
My team's the Knicks.
Oh, we praying for you, bro. In
I ain't
the
worried
worst
about it,
way,
man.
bro. We
That's what I'm
gonna keep
saying,
you in
man.
our prayer, brother.
That's all right, no problem, man. But I'm saying Phoenix be all right, man. Come
Hey,
on.
Memphis. Hey, we gonna put them in a sick and shut in.
Right.
Everybody, hey man, but people like, oh, Phoenix gonna be all right, man. They gonna show.
that nigga grinder on the prayer list, man? He on the prayer list like Canelo is, man.
I'm chilling, man. I'm all right. Today is a good day.
Right.
Oh,
He,
Rondo
he,
number
he
one.
wanted Canelo to lose so bad, man. That's
No. I mean, no, I'm not even gonna say nothing about it. I'm
Hey,
gonna do
hey,
something.
what? Hey, I think about to throw our fans.
Nah, man. I'm gonna do my very first boxing commentary at 7:35 p.m. Eastern
man. You
Standard
know I'm
Time.
beating it,
That
man.
that 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 that's what I'm gonna say. But Phoenix be all right, man. Come on, man. Come on, calm down, man. Phoenix be all right, man. You gonna
Hey,
wake
I'm
them up.
man. Hey, he gonna bounce back.
Yeah,
Hey, he took.
Phoenix will
Hey,
be all right in game five.
I put you like this, grinder. He took risks that Mayweather didn't take.
Hey, man, I'm saying that's all right, man. It's good. It's all good. It's all right, man. It's all good. It's
Man,
good.
Mavericks up 94-83. Hey Lou, I keep telling people about Doris Finney-Smith as well as Memphis, as well as Scrub, as well as
No,
Boston.
Dorian Finney-Smith really improved this game from when he first got in the league, man.
Exactly. One of the premier D&D. There you go again. 3-pointer, Dorian Finney.
Dang!
Hey Lou, you've been listening to me, right, man? Listen, man. I've been telling people about Dorian Finney-Smith since last year when Luke was not.
They
All right, ball game. It's ball game.
Man, D-Town, man. Shit, man. Everybody finna be out here partying tonight. Shit.
Uh,
Yeah.
See, that's why I asked. Was it going to mean would they finally break the seal, or would they fall behind once again? And they fell behind once again.
Yep. Damn. Did you just see what happened? I want to turn the TV off now.
I saw Vinny Smith hit that three.
throw it out. Well, you want to turn it off. I know you gonna throw it out the door next time Boston play. Cause Greek
I'm,
Freak gonna treat y'all like some bowling pins and speed bumps in the project. Cause he gonna run here and clear it over.
yeah, like a freight train, Amtrak, and didn't even blow the horn, Memphis.
Hey, Lou.
I know that's
No.
right.
Wait. No. We got Lou up in here. We got a difference of opinion. Okay, Lou. Hey,
That's
was Giannis hooping yesterday?
that's not what we said.
That ain't what we said.
No. I just no. I wanted him to give his perception because I want to see if maybe he's coming at the same angle that you are. Was he hooping yesterday, man?
He was aggressive in hooping yesterday. Yeah, he was hooping. Why wouldn't he be hooping? Like he did the necessary things to help
Well,
them win that game yesterday.
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I asked that because True Viking and Memphis feel like the refs were caught making the calls going his favor.
They was ball some potatoes. We know what happened. And Greek Freak got to run over everybody like some speed bumps in the bowling pin.
I know Cruz the King was saying the referee wasn't on their side because they, even though they shot more free throws in Milwaukee.
Hmm.
Man,
But they
man,
was
True Viking watching the game, and we were live on Polo Sports ENT the other day. When nobody
Like,
in here but me and True Viking.
that's right.
Mm.
well. I mean, that's the thing
Polo took
though.
a nap.
Listen, they were still inefficient though. Marcus Smart shot 1 of 8.
You keep saying
Why
Polo.
you? We want to know this, man. Why Polo called it deflecting? Why ain't how shoot him in the? We talking
He,
about how Greek Freak running over everybody
But
in
that's not.
superstar call.
That's what you're not understanding. That's what I'm saying. You don't even understand because you keep going back to as much as I'm deflecting, you keep coming with that same old silly ass take saying he was running over everybody when I'm telling you that don't make any sense if everybody was shooting like ass. Pritchard, who the
rewind
one and
that.
hold on, wait. Let me get this out. It's Pritchard, the one that True Viking want to get rid of, was shooting 0 for what? 0 for 3, 0 for 4. He was a non-factor. Marcus Smart, 1 of 8, non-factor. Jason Tatum, oh, he need to score 15. Well, he scored 10 points, motherfucker. He was shot 4 of 19, non-factor.
They didn't even get their offense going until the fourth quarter.
I still
Because
believe the game scored 15 points about to win that game.
That was not going to make no difference.
You don't. Paul, okay. You're not seeing our point of view because it's not like I want you to agree with us because I'm gonna stand 10 toes down to what I said. He was
Mm-hmm.
running over people, and the only thing I said is if we would
Mm-hmm.
have to the foul line as much as he offensively was fouling people, it was only we would have won. That's all I said. I know our players did not do their best that we could have, but if we would have got them fouls with that aggressively freak the Greek, then it was only a 2 point game. We would have won. The referees wasn't doing a great job. That's all we said. And you want
The
to put up
referee,
with
the referees never do a great job, and then they
No,
do. That's
no.
why they walk around with the striped shirts on, like they work at AutoZone and shit.
You using that as an excuse. Now look, in the playoffs, look, this is playoff basketball. You're gonna have to play through that type of stuff. It's a mental battle as well as a physical. The refs ain't gonna call every call, man. You know, this. You're not gonna. You can't expect every call. That's the problem with James Harden. He goes to the line and expect every single call to go his way.
and you cannot compare this to no daggone James Harden because we can't expect every call, but when it's five of them back to back, can we get one?
Well, that's what y'all were doing. Most of y'all points, y'all shot 85% from the line. That's where most of your efficient points came from.
But it wasn't from the freak Greek, is what I'm saying.
Well, it didn't need to because he was getting to the rack with ease.
she's saying that Giannis should have been disqualified
He
from
been
fouling
getting to
out.
hey, he been getting to the rim with ease ever since he was a two-time MVP. He been getting to the rim with ease because he's defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? He been getting to the rim with ease because he's a defending champion and the Finals MVP.
Red,
So
red pill, blue pill, polo. I don't want to hear it. I swear. That's
come
crazy.
on, but Memphis don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Because he want LeBron James to be the king.
Man, F
I don't
LeBron
like
James.
LeBron James.
Yeah, he do. He love
I
LeBron.
can't stand it. I can't stand a nigga that don't have a hairline.
Look, now you gotta go. You gotta roast this man hairline.
Yep.
You know it's true.
Ain't my fault he ain't take care of his hairline. That's his.
Hey, he got more money than y'all. I
That's all
mean,
well and good. And
And he
You
got more.
have all the money in the world. Well, buy yourself a damn hairline.
I'm talking about the man hairline, but that man, y'all on the couch, he on the court.
and
Right now he on the couch watching the playoffs with
Yeah,
us.
exactly.
he on the couch. Man, his girl loves it. as long as Savannah loves his hairline, hey, and his daughters love his hairline, he's gonna be straight.
I'm
Hey
just saying.
man, Savannah getting most of the money anyway.
I mean,
So she
someone
got
gotta love his
kids.
hairline.
She gonna get most of the money anyway. She good.
See, that's when you know you really can't stand somebody when you talk about the hairline and stuff. But I
Yeah,
mean, the man's success.
You would be successful too if you could put together multiple super team.
Oh, look, man. Okay, so first is the hairline, then there's the super team. Okay, what else you don't like about it?
I mean, LeBron James is LeBron. But hey man, I
LeBron
don't
James
get
is a
hate the
guy.
man. I just
Yeah,
don't like all the crying he do.
about that nigga hairline. It ain't got nothing to do with his game.
Man, it got a lot to do with the game. Her line fucked up and fucked with his brain. So, well, he missed all the damn shot.
Right, but hey, listen, check this out.
think
They're
pop.
not, they not they not judging him by how his hairline look. They judging him on how successful he been over his 19-year career. And
But
he one of the greats, whether you like it or not. But I mean, you got to bring your resume to the table. Does it match up with LeBron?
now I'm a hood guy.
It don't. It don't. Okay. So you can talk about his hairline. You can talk about how bad that man look or whatever. But man, LeBron got enough chips to get any one of y'all handled, man.
361 Mafia. You know how that go.
You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, he alright.
He got 3 rings. Good for him. And
yeah, he actually got 4 rings. I know you don't count the bubble. But, you know what
he
I'm
got
saying?
3-6 and a tournament chip.
Hey,
361 Mafia, all right?
hey, if New York would have got, hey, Scrub, if New York would have got it, you would have been happy for
Ain't
that.
no one gonna take and no one would have taken New York seriously. I wouldn't have taken New York seriously.
Hey, you would have took that banner in a heartbeat, man. You already been there since the 70s. Don't be
I wouldn't have taken that seriously.
y'all wanna get on this man hairline, man. Y'all wanna
I don't need to get on his airline. Tell him to be a better player.
leave, man. That ain't got nothing to do with this game.
Well, here's something I got to do with this game. Why is this team home right now, as opposed to playing?
That I can't deny. But you know, they talk about Westbrook. They talk about his wife and all this other stuff, threatening his life and stuff like that. Man, not y'all, but let's stick to the game, bro.
Sticking to the game would be too easy for some of these people. You know that. Come on, Polo. You seen this? You've seen the story before.
Yeah, like they want to threaten Danny Green's life and stuff, and all this with his wife and stuff. Man, can we stick to the goddamn game?
Nah, because people take it too damn personal, and it ain't that serious.
Like,
It really isn't.
telling that nigga Nick Bosley and shit.
Three
Oh,
point.
his
Ooh.
shoes.
All right, Booker. Trying to keep your team in it. Less than 4 to go.
I just hope they win. Just because Chris Paul found out that was a terrible call.
Phantom foul call. There's always one in the game. As Dallas comes right back with a 3 of their own. Reggie Bullock. About time he showed up. God damn.
Come on now, come on y'all, let's go.
Yeah. Can't be letting guys get to the lane like that. That's too easy.
They ain't want to foul him.
Man, put him on his backside and have him two free throws. Can't be coming in that easy. Another kick out to the corner.
Oh my
And there's a
God.
3. Yo, Dallas cannot miss.
No, they can. This is ridiculous. Oh, I like
Ooh!
what the.
Offensive foul.
Come on now, come on now. They flopping like flop. Come on, they man.
You you
That
see my Dodgers went down?
he just flopped for no reason. Did you see that? This is crazy. I think they rehearsal these flops.
Booker with 4 fouls now. Hey, he hit him in the face. He went down. Make sure that they get called. I don't like the flopping, but hey, if he do hit you in the face and that's what you got to do for them to call it, that's what they
Air
do.
ball. Huh.
Air ball.
Hey, that part.
Lucas setting doing too much that time.
Come on, y'all.
1 for 10 from three. Yo, Lucas, stop shooting
Come
threes,
on,
bro.
come on, come on. In the corner. Oh my God.
Come on, you gotta hit that, bro.
Jump up.
Gotta
No,
get
no.
the rebound if you the defense though.
Yes. Damn it.
Yo, they need. I don't know why they're not going to Eaton in the post.
I don't know.
And it's a little late to be trying to do some of that now. I mean, I'd get a possession to him, but time's running out. They need
Ooh.
stops.
Did you just see what he just did now? That was pretty. I ain't gonna lie. That was pretty.
Good post shot.
That was really pretty. I give him that. He flopped this time. He just made the shot.
See what happens when you don't settle for threes? Take the
Yep.
smaller guy in the post, spin move, good finish.
Man, that was a nice move.
It was beautiful. It was
That,
beautiful.
that was a nice move, bro.
Yeah,
Look,
nah, that's what more players need to be doing. Play like that.
hey, hey, Scrub. He remind me so much of Paul Pierce
That's who I was thinking.
because he moves so slow. That's why I was telling Vikings and I was telling Memphis and Luke. He moves so slow, but he still be making motherfuckers miss.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yo, you got that kind of game. Listen, don't be shooting all them threes. 1 of 10 from three, there ain't no need for that.
I think Memphis fell out.
How do y'all phone stay charged? Because my phone about to die like a mug.
I
I'll be
keep
on the computer.
Yeah, that's yeah. Hey, I keep mine on the charger because what's it called? StreamYard, man. They be burning up juice like a
Bro,
Yeah.
you blink that for like, oh, I have no power now. That's wonderful.
Let me give me some juice here.
Buck 34 down 14. I don't think they're coming back, but
Nah.
stranger things have happened. But they got to score right now. They're going to do it.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Ooh! That's how you finish.
It is him. Oh, it's over.
Yeah, it's clock running down. They ain't got no chance now.
Luke is showing off now.
Just letting that clock drain. Yo, pass the damn ball, bro. Oh, there you go.
He did.
Yeah. He passed it and they scored. Kleba. Yeah, that's it. I think they emptying the benches now. Hey, no need to get anyone hurt. Move on to game 5. See, this is the kind of this is the series I was. This is why I was looking forward to the series. I knew it was going to be back and forth.
Now, what you call great basketball.
No, it was. But I know True Liking. I go at her about this, but she is true about this. The officiating, man, not that good this game.
Oh nah.
I can't even. I can't even argue with her about that.
Yeah, they officiating this game.
Argue about everything else.
Well, Giannis, you capping about that, but
I,
other than that, you you on point with pretty much everything else. But Giannis, man, that bowling ball stuff, you know what I'm saying? We
Well,
gotta keep.
like I said, tell the pins to get their weight up so they don't get knocked over next time.
Okay, that's a good analogy.
Yeah, I mean, well, hold on. First and foremost, didn't you say you need strong alpha males right there? You know, to hold it down. So if they falling like tens, obviously they ain't strong alpha males.
Don't you bring that into this.
But is he wrong?
No, he's not wrong, but scrub, that's beside the point. He's not wrong. I don't like to see Chris Paul all sad like that.
He'll be fine.
He need a hug.
He need to play better.
Come here, sugar. Come here, sugar.
See, you gonna be kind, give him the positive reinforcement. I'm telling him, yo, bro, you need to play better. 6 fouls. I know the last one was a phantom call, but you get in foul trouble. You ain't scoring. You ain't doing too much scoring. Passing. The offense couldn't get going. Come on, gotta be better than that, bro.
Now the big question is can can Phoenix come back? That's the big question.
Well, Phoenix could come back.
Absolutely.
Or can Dallas take the lead?
See, that's the real question. Can Dallas win one on the road? Because they're gonna have to win at least one.
If they do, oh, the Suns, man, they in trouble. And on top of that, this series momentum has shifted. And on top of that, the pressure gonna be on Phoenix because they got to the finals last year.
Yep.
It don't matter who win at this point. This is amazing. This is amazing basketball, to be honest. Like this seemed like this is the championship games. Both of the games, the Celtics game and this one. It just, this is some hell of a basketball. I will say that. Hell of basketball.
Yo, Polo, what your team gonna have to do tonight to beat the Heat? Polo.
Hello. He probably said, "Hold on."
Probably.
I'm
These
surprised
niggas.
Jose wasn't going live with none of the games today, Scrub.
Um, I know. I didn't expect him to go live for the early game. He may go live for the
Later.
one. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I thought he was gonna go live yesterday, but he didn't.
Luca is kind of humble. He's a humble guy. This is a good series. Memphis might be done if Ja ain't coming back and they done.
Giant. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like they need Ja for this series,
Nah, seriously, they do.
but they need to play better defensively. Yeah, yeah, they forced turnovers, but they were yesterday. They were awful.
I said they was playing like with some people not in the circus, but with some basketball players called, would they just be playing and the Ringling Brothers, not the Ringling Brothers, what they called?
The Globetrotters.
The Globetrotters. Yep, that's how they was playing yesterday. The Globetrotters. It just wasn't together. It wasn't. I don't know. It's just everything was off for some reason.
They got that. They got going early and they couldn't sustain that because I saw it like they were hitting the threes. I'm like, are they gonna fall? Like, yeah, they hitting the threes, but are they gonna fall in love with those threes?
Right.
And they did, and it stopped falling. And Golden State is like, all right, we just gonna. And it's like every time they miss, it felt like they got the offensive rebound. I'm like, oh my goodness.
That's facts, bro. That's facts. I mean, look, they're gonna make the adjustment, but I know, like True Viking is a conspiracy theorist, and I know Scrub is a conspiracy theorist. With some of the stuff, the conversation we done had. The NBA wants this. They want to carry this. So let's just put that in perspective, and I'll leave it right there.
I know they want the series to continue on, but
Exactly. Exactly.
that
They
I
want
mean,
they wanted to go seven,
of
just like they
course.
want Boston and Bucks. They want to keep everybody on the edge of their seat, but that's why I don't want to say that because I know True Mike is gonna be like, see, Paulo.
But if
Okay,
Phoenix if
he
if
got
Memphis
away.
going to play like they did yesterday,
Hey, is that
it,
what you want to hear, True? Damn it! All right, he got away with two. Shit.
Cut it out. Stand down. Stand down. Stand down.
He didn't get away with four or five, maybe two at the most.
Okay, I was exaggerating a little bit, but I was just trying to get my point across, you know?
I just didn't want to admit it. God
That part too, but at least I'm honest about it. I mean,
damn. She honest. She does not want these motherfuckers to go nowhere.
oh, baseball, y'all. Baseball. Baseball.
Yeah, Scrub
oh,
Scrub loves him some baseball.
Hey, Scrub, I'm with you. I'm a softball girl. Hey, shortstop back. Hey, back catcher. Yes, Lord.
nice.
Scrub love them Yankees. Wait, are you Yankees or Mets, bro? I got
Yankees.
okay. I didn't make
But
it
I
sure.
but I roll with the Mets too.
Look,
It's
come
New
on,
York.
come on. That's just like Brooklyn and New York.
It's New York, man.
Yeah,
It's
they're playing San Fran. I mean, Dodgers playing Cubs. Sorry about that.
I was gonna say, but I wasn't gonna say nothing, Polo.
Yeah, my bad. I missed because I saw the when they had the pennant up there. Yeah, man. I mean, I fuck with baseball. I mean, I feel like this though. It's not as gravitating as it once used to be.
That's very true.
You understand what I'm saying? And I know True Viking too. She knows what I'm talking about. But
Mm,
the era before everybody started coming down on the steroid stuff,
yeah,
baseball all time high. But before that, baseball nobody was watching. The viewership of baseball was horrible.
Hmm.
and believe it or not, well, I know you can believe it, but when you go to a game, I went to a game here in DC. There
Hmm.
was nobody there. I mean, you can go get up and get food, drinks, and it easily. I mean,
Hmm.
a quick second is nobody supports it. But now, and that was like a couple of years ago, but now you see them packed. You know, you see it packed. I say, you take if you want to go to a baseball game, you just take somebody that you trying to get to know to a base because it's gonna be 9 long innings, baby. Take somebody you trying to get to know and just talk the whole goddamn on time.
Yeah, and hey, if they ain't got people like that coming in there, they gonna sell their tickets for cheap.
Yeah. They sell the tickets for cheap, and when you try to get a cheeseburger, it's gonna be $14 and 50.
Hmm.
Shit. You mean I can buy a ticket for $5, but I gotta eat so I gotta break $100 anyway. Shit.
Goddamn beer be like $20 and shit.
Robbing Peter to pay Paul. They gotta make it one way or another.
Damn man, motherfucker t-shirt be like $100 and shit.
Right. I gonna make my own shirt for $12.
I gotta put my own put my own brand on that bitch.
They do like back in the day, go to the dollar store and on them goddamn letters on that shirt. And I'm a fan, baby. Hello, let's go.
Yeah, I was trying to ask earlier. I think you cut out Polo, but what do you think of tonight? what you see, the Sixers got to do tonight to win.
I think he went out
Every,
again.
every time I ask, I guess the world don't want to know what Polo got to say about the Sixers.
He don't want to know what he got to say about the Sixers.
About what?
Look.
About your Sixers and what they gonna have to do tonight to win.
Man, we just gonna have to. Oh, we got somebody that ain't been here in a minute. That boy S. Young is
Oh
in
snap!
the building. I like to call him Say. You should be calling his ass Say Chu Shung from Mortal Kombat. That motherfucker disappeared your ass in the heartbeat. What's up with it though?
What up, Polo? What up, Scrub?
What up?
Viking ain't here too. Yeah.
Oh, what up, Viking?
Hi, Young. How are you?
I'm doing good.
It's good to hear your voice. So what you got to say? No, Young, let me ask you something.
Okay.
And I might not want to hear what you got to say, but I'm going to ask anyway.
hmm
Now, the game yesterday with the Celtics, okay?
Yeah, y'all lost too.
Oh, my God. Here we go, Young.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. That's why I wanted it. Thank you, young man. I thought I know he gonna get on me
Okay,
about Canelo. I know he's gonna talk about that, but I'll stay with this for right now. Go ahead.
okay. It's good. It's 3 against 1, but I got this. Okay, Young, look. Now, I'm not saying that we didn't, that I know the Celtics could have been better. And I know the points, we wasn't doing good, putting up points, scoring points. But do you agree or disagree with me when I say a lot of calls was not called because you had that Greek to freak running over goddamn people and they was not calling them offensive calls? Do you agree with me or disagree?
I
Okay,
disagree.
go to hell.
I dis- what?
Damn, it's
look,
like that,
look,
you
I look,
Mikey.
I look. I say this. Look, your light skinned favorite player got beat up by Wesley Matthews. You know what I mean? He was holding him to 419 to 10 points. It is, and first of all, y'all let Giannis go nuts with 40 points. I mean, y'all need to find y'all defensive strategy against the Bucks because y'all just keep letting them just keep going physical, which you know is not gonna work. Because and also and also,
You gotta go to the bathroom, Polo? Just excuse yourself.
I mean, yeah, I mean like yeah, yeah, like understand what your rep thing, but also you gotta keep I gotta keep credit, but also not only Tatum was getting defended, Marcus Smart was getting defense on. And And the only players that was keeping your team up was Harford and Jalen Brown. That was it.
And that
Right.
really wasn't until the fourth quarter.
And first of all, y'all need to work on your defense. Like I said, y'all let the white boy Pat with threes, was shooting those threes every time he catch and shoot. So how y'all gonna stop? So to me, y'all can't. How you gotta stop Giannis? I can't stop Giannis in the paint. You could tell he developed his playmaking, mid range, and 3 pointers in this game. So I feel like y'all must win game. Y'all got the must win game for badly, fast and hurry. Y'all need to win this game in game 4 because even with Middleton out, there's no way they can give up defending champs 3 closeout games when Giannis clearly the best player in that series.
So you think he's the best player in the world too?
Right now,
Yeah, right now.
um, yeah, he's the best player right now.
I just don't have no win around here.
I mean, two MVPs, defensive player of the years, NBA champion, NBA Finals MVP. Hmm.
I guess you're right.
I mean, like, what you
Bill,
saying?
you do
Like,
not want to admit that.
I mean, she said the rest. I was like, what? I was like, we talking about like Wesley Matthews was D'ing up Tatum up to 10 points, and Marcus Smart was getting D'd up, and also y'all let Giannis and Pat, and also Pat, who keep y'all letting him get catch and shoot, and y'all let Giannis go crazy with 40 points and let him go crazy in the paint. That's what he loves to do, is be on that paint and just do his thing there, and because that's, as we face it, like, he's playing bully ball with y'all.
I agree. I agree.
He's playing bully ball with y'all, yeah. And so I
But
feel like that was the problem. That was the problem. Is that who y'all have a great defender, a big defender to stop Giannis?
we don't.
Exactly. That's
We
the
don't.
answer.
But we also, but we can. He can't be a bully. I mean, the key word you said, young, and you said it 3 times. Bully, bully, bully. Meaning, freight train coming through, fouling, being a bully, and we not getting calls.
But
So,
let me make this point. Let me make this point though, because I'm gonna counter that. All right. And
uh,
Young, hopefully he could render aid on this one. If not, I understand. But check this out. Like I said, and like I was telling Scrub and telling Memphis earlier, okay? I said that that's not the only thing that he was doing. He was getting it in multitude of ways. He was first stepping dudes. He was spinning. He had an array of moves. He was even playmaking and had addition and assists to one in Drew Holiday, who was not shooting the ball well because he shot 11 for 30. He was doing it in a multitude of ways. And on top of that, the previous game, he had a triple double. So what makes you think that it was just bully, bully, bully? That wasn't the case. He's getting to the rack with ease.
okay. I just want, mm, I just want to be right, but I'm wrong. Okay. I'm not really wrong, but I'm gonna say the first 2 quarters he was being a big ass bully and they wasn't calling it. Now the rest of the game is on us. But I'm just saying the first 2 quarters was hell and we wasn't getting the correct calls that we should have got because the freight train was coming through with no damn brakes. You
What
know?
was well? I mean, a freight train is more LeBron than anything because he doesn't have as many moves as Giannis.
He
But
ain't got any move.
Giannis got moves. It used to be the case where, oh yeah, you put up a wall and all that other stuff, but you can't do that to Giannis no more. They neutralized him the first 2 games. First, the difference between the first and the second game is the first game he shot 9 of 25, but he did it with his playmaking and with his defense and rebound.
I agree.
But the second game, he was just inefficient. He looked like a rookie Giannis. But this third game, he took that criticism, he applied it. That's what the difference that separates him from a superstar like KD, from a superstar like LeBron, from a superstar definitely James Harden. I don't even know if he is anymore. And he's able to apply that and come back and be resilient. Sort of like what Steph Curry is.
Okay. You made me understand. I'm not gonna agree, but I do understand where you're coming from. I'm kind of mad. I don't like when no one's on my side.
I'm sorry. Look, what you want me to say? Like, no, like I said, Jada was getting it D'd up, and also y'all you put the coach. Matter of fact, I don't know who decision to put Jalen Brown D'ing up Giannis. I don't know who put that together there, because that was like a brutal finish in the game. I mean, no disrespect to Jalen Brown, he's a mixed player, but he playing defense on one of the best players right now on him. That was done. That was brutal to the finish.
Yep. I totally agree. Because he was lost. He looked really lost out there, and he couldn't do nothing with old freak Greek. He couldn't do nothing with him, and maybe that's why I'm looking at it like he was just running over top because he just like a train. So maybe that's what I'm looking at. I put too much emotion in it. But I'm gonna stick to what I said. Dag on it.
No, okay, look. Yeah, you said complain about the ref. Look, how you look. The Celtics shot 17 free throws to the Bucks 0 in the last 16 minutes in the game. And also Celtics also had 17 more free throws than the Bucks entire game.
I know we got to score most of our points from the free throw line.
Yeah. So my thing is, how many times will the Celtics watch Giannis dribble? You have to make Giannis give up the ball early. Put him on the free throw line, not after the shot, way before he makes his move. Boston should have known better than leave Drew Holiday open. Like some coaching staff need to wake up, because because it's literally like his Giannis offensive is so limited to me because bro literally drives to the basket, hits a spin move or a euro. Because once people start learning just to take charges and get him in foul trouble, his number was, if they move that, but that man is unguardable.
Hey, we got Stephen Green, in here, and I disagree with you on that statement, Young, in terms of him being offensively limited.
Hi,
Hey,
Steven.
What up, Steven?
But I understand what you're saying. Ooh, Dr. Robotnik, um,
Dr.
Stephen,
Robotnik.
hey,
yeah,
Polo,
yeah,
you
yeah.
coming, man? Luca,
There you go.
he
Oh
impressed
Lord, here
me,
we
man.
go. You see this young little Luca. That's the first thing he started. We got damn it, man. Okay,
Look
come on.
at
I'm impressed, man. This Luca guy, man, I'm impressed, man. You bragged about him, you talked about him, you put him on a pedestal. Hey, man, he play his heart out. hey,
Yeah.
hey, hold up, and True Viking, I feel your pain. Y'all had that game yesterday. I feel it. Hey, True Viking. Um, do Horford know what team he playing on?
True Viking done fell out. It's just Scrub and Young up in here.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Scrub Zero?
what up.
What it do, Steven?
What's up, y'all?
I feel like this. The Luca thing. People always give Luca the credit. The credit. I feel like who needs to be getting credit is Jalen Brunson.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
because Ben Simmons tiring series as far as the series goes. Jalen Brunson will take him. Like Luca will do his thing in most of the games, but when Brunson's contribute, you know, Mav will be hard to beat because he's the key element for the Mav. He should be at his best. Was give the Mavs fighting chance, all hands on deck defensively. So he's the X factor. So I can't just give all the credit to Luke. You gotta give it to Jalen Brunson as well. Um,
And Dorian Finney Smith too,
mhm.
because I've been talking about him for the longest too. And see, that's where everybody. That's what I was telling Young. That's what I was telling and Scrub. That's what I was telling and Steven. That's what I was telling Ticket is that listen, Luca, of course, he's gonna be the best player, the most dynamic. Huh? Hello?
Yeah, we
Mhm.
here.
Yeah.
No, I heard somebody in the back or something like that. Anyways, what I was saying is that he's not the okay. When we talk about Jalen Brunson, he's the most important. When we talking about in terms of the playmaking and the defense and stuff like that, it doesn't necessarily mean he's more talented than Luca or whatever. But as a floor general, if you lose Jalen Brunson, who else are you going to have to go ahead and run that point? You're gonna have to depend on Luca because he besides him, he's handling the ball majority of the time. And when you do that, you're gonna take away from your offense or whatever because he's gonna be gassed by the fourth quarter. So you need somebody that could assist him, and you need other guys to come through. And that's all I was saying. It doesn't. We always get everything mistaken for talent and importance, and there's a big difference, man.
Mhm.
You right. Let's. I think that I think the Mavs could use another ball handler, not just because obviously they have Brunson, but they could use another point guard because you are because when it's not Luka, it's on Brunson. You're asking a lot to have just two guys really doing the bulk of your ball handling. That's a lot you're asking for. And so far, it's been working out, but you do wonder if he'll catch up with them before before these playoffs end.
I mean, yeah, when they get back to Phoenix, definitely will. When they get back to Phoenix, it's really gonna, wait on them. For me, I just like I say, for me, I just feel like just keep rolling, keep points in the paint because if you look at Mavericks points in the paint, they were definitely was key to victory. And he was right, and Luke was right when he said about that. Let's not discredit the actual no defense as well because you got Reggie Bullock, who's playing incredible defense. Um, you know, against Booker and CP3 because the Mavs defense held Booker to 18 points, and also they held CP3 to 12 points. They forced other Phoenix Suns to beat them like Jay Crowder. They did a good job, taking the ball out of Devin Booker's hand, forcing the other Phoenix Suns players to make shots. They knew that they could live with Jay Carter making those big shots, but they couldn't live with Devin Booker or CP3 making tough shots. So defensively, they were very connected. Um, you know, and also the problem right now for the Mavs, not only that, also for Luka, he needs to learn how to defend those pick and rolls. Because you see how they put pick and rolls on him, he drops so hard and can't decide if he switch or chase. So I feel like definitely concerned about that. And about that will Luka know how to defend those pick and rolls because CP3 he loves when he does those pick and rolls. So definitely need to focus more on that as well as getting a new point guard. You know, as well.
Yeah.
I think that's the chance of setting the sun.
Hmm?
I
See,
think,
you're
do
gonna
you
say
think
that
the
again?
Mavs has a chance of upset? I think, do you think the Mavs has a chance to upset the series?
Oh yeah.
I thought you said Spurs. I was like, it sounded
Are
like you
you?
said Spurs. But yeah.
I,
Nah, I mean they. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
no, all I was gonna say is that I don't think if the Suns lose, it's really all that much of an upset. At least to me, I wouldn't look at it as an upset. I'd just look at it as hey, it,
I
two good
would. I
teams.
would. They got the best road record and the best record in the league.
Yeah.
And they went to the finals last
I don't
year.
know.
Scrub, that's a big ass upset.
No comment. I don't know what to say.
Do y'all know if Morant playing tomorrow?
Hmm.
Do y'all know if Morant playing tomorrow?
Oh, he's out.
Oh, okay.
Um. Yeah. That's what I we got from he's out. He's out. He's gonna likely miss game 4. So,
He's out for game 4, and who knows what's gonna happen the rest of the series.
They still got a chance. They still got a chance without him.
That means you're counting on guys who haven't played well this postseason to play well. That means you count on Jaren Jackson to not get in foul trouble. I can't say I have confidence in him not to get in foul trouble. You need Desmond Bain to play well, but he hasn't played well in the series since he got the back injury. Dylan Brooks, like all right, you
Right.
hope he could play well, but he's been inconsistent in this postseason, and that so I those are three of your other key guys. I don't know where they're going, and then they also have to get stops and secure defensive rebounds, which is something they have not had success in through 3 games. Defensive rebounding has been bad.
Yeah. Hmm. But Suns winning, but Mavs can they if they if like I said, no, if Luca knows how to defend those pick and rolls, and if Mavs keep the same defensively, game 3, game 4, game 5, and also if Brunson do his thing, Brunson, and Bullocks, all of them, if they keep doing, they might like have a chance to win, but I feel like
Yeah.
Phoenix, no, they're gonna come different ball game. No, they gonna use those 2 games they had against Mav as a wake up call.
Yeah. Cause they play a lot different when they're at home.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like it's
I
gonna be a
was
wake up
seeing
call.
I was seeing Luca. He was just dominating Bridges.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I thought,
He,
I remember game one,
he
game
was playing
two,
like he was a stepchild.
yeah, I remember game 1 and game 2. Bridges had him. We just had him on love. I think that like I said, it kind of got a wake up call, Luca, and then Luca just step his nuts up and just started going. Start going here with triple doubles and destroying, like I said, destroying Bridges, which I knew was gonna happen. I feel like, you can't, like I said, you can't put double teaming on Luca because Luca loves that. Hmm?
I think
Team
Scrub hit on a good point though. He was talking about Bane, in which he's been a non-factor. With that first game, he shot like 30%, and then that second game he only now he was superb on defense on that second in the second game. But in terms of his point production, you know what I'm saying, he do need to step up. He's needed. And as well as I think Young had mentioned or Dylan Brooks. Well, no, he had mentioned Dylan Brooks. Now Dylan Brooks, that was, man, he shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? That was really stupid on what he did. But
Yeah,
he wanted to add some chippiness to the game. If you're gonna add chippiness, okay, get in somebody's face or something like that, but don't put a player's career at risk like that. Because everybody talking about the way that he landed and stuff like that. Oh yeah, he need to land better and all this other stuff. Well, in a situation like that, and him damn near going face forward, and his upper body being like more lateral like that, sometimes you can't help that, and it could have been a really ugly injury, especially if his leg would have came up under him and went whichever way.
Right.
So I can understand how everybody feel the way that they feel, but at the same token, he getting back for what Draymond did. You know what I'm saying? But Draymond tried to help him. But Draymond shouldn't have did the little antics, doing the little oh yeah yeah Tarzan, whatever the fuck he was doing, going out of that bitch. You saw that shit, or Georgia the Jungle, whatever the fuck he was.
yeah. To me, it was a target.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
game was getting
it was, yeah, it was a target definitely for Bush because, because Gary, he was on the roll. Put that defense on job, and then everything. The scene, I feel like that was intentional, and I always hear about this. You heard you seen what John Morant said to Jordan Poole about that foul, that quote unquote that Ja because Ja had made a made a tweet was implying to the he made a tweet. He said that Ja had told him, he said that he saw the play. He said that he broke the code, like he broke the code, and and that's what I saw from his Twitter. They showed the video of where he hurt his knee, and Ja was like he broke the code, you know. And to me, I feel like that was. I feel like he didn't do it intentional. I don't feel like Jordan Poole didn't injure him to potential. So because that foul was not even close to book fouls on GV2. In no universe they be considered the same, remotely the same. It's ridiculous, incredible. But mind you, he got injured when he jumped into Clay. So his
I
knee
think I
caught.
think I think I think that was a retaliation when Green yanked Clark jersey,
Mm-hmm.
and so by Brooks hitting who he hit on the head. I forgot to play it and he hit on the head. Well, he hit the player in the head. I think that was retaliation
That was
for
Gary Payton.
Green. Yeah, he hit him on the head, and I think that was revenge what Green did to Clark.
Might be, yeah. I mean, you know. But like I said, the one that I said I thought about was when Ja had made a tweet talking about Jordan Poole, he broke the code. And it's just to me, I kind of felt disappointed. Like, why would you make that tweet talking about broke the code? Like, while your team is down. So
It's
I
funny
feel
though, but Steve Kerr said the same thing though, young.
yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
was
saying? He
yeah.
said the same thing.
Why
He
would you
said the
make that
same
tweet?
exact thing in terms of
Yeah.
what Dylan
Yeah.
Brooks did.
Yeah, like, why would you make that tweet, John Morant? About Jordan Poole, but that like I said, I watched the replay. We saw the injury, right, Scrub, and then we saw John
Yeah.
Morant injury. I watched it and it looks like Jordan he miscalculated. Poodle, my bad. The Poodle made miscalculated where the beat would be, ended up spiking the knee. It's no massively intentional. It's just an unfortunate mistake further aggravated in Morant's knee that been going through torn and wear and tear these playoffs, especially with his play style. Now, comparing this to Green and Brook play, it doesn't even come close, no matter how many excuses I hear from these analysts and all them. And we played. Green like he straight up went and grabbed for his jersey, and Brooks did a full swing at Peyton's head. You know, eh, to me, that's just how it feels like. There's some players complain that's in this game. You got them complaining about it's not a foul or it's a foul. Like they complain about it. They just like stop complaining about the fouls. Like just play. It's intentional. It's dirty. Just play.
Yeah, you can't worry about the refs. That's what I be telling. That's why like James Harden, man. He's sitting here, man. The refs are good and goddamn well, they ain't gonna give your ass nothing if they not giving guys like LeBron anything and giving KD anything. They damn
Yeah,
sure ain't gonna give
yeah.
your motherfucking ass anything.
When I saw, I mean, he was. Oh man, it was a terrible performance from Harden. 17 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Ugh, man, disappointing.
And the turnovers.
Oh god, disappointing. But when I saw Joel Embiid with that black mask, I'm like, oh, okay, they're in trouble because when he put that black man on, um, well, to me, it just I respect he's a good player, but it just sucks to see him decline like this. But see him as all-star player winning MVPs and now declining and just declining, and he's not getting enough of it. To me, he needs to be honest with this man better have a huge game in game 4 tonight.
Oh, I'm done with James Harden.
He better have
Listen,
he better have it. I
listen.
swear
This,
he better have it.
I
He
don't
better have it.
expect. I don't expect him to have no great. If he does, cool. But I'm like, when he said he had nothing to prove, I'm like, yes. And then I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? He might be right.
I mean,
Because
he
this is
had.
who he's always
I mean,
been,
he
and he's
he
always
can't say
proven that
that,
he's been this guy.
but he
So
can't
why
say
am
that.
I even going to
He
sweat him?
can't say that because he never got the ring.
No,
So
no. I get that. But when he said he had nothing to prove, I thought of it like this.
it was stupid.
No, I thought of it like this. Like, you know what? You might not have nothing to prove because every postseason he does the same damn thing for the same damn reasons. We see him come up short. So you know what?
Right. Yeah, because
Maybe
he's
this
like,
is just who he
I have
is.
nothing. He's like, I have nothing to prove, and he shouldn't
You're
have
right.
said
You
it.
ain't got nothing to prove because this is who you are.
Because you
You
ain't got
always
no
gonna be
ring.
this guy.
A
So
person said
that's it.
you can't to me. You can't say that. You can't say I have nothing to prove. You ain't got no ring. You never went to the. You only barely you barely make it to the first third round. And to me, I feel like it was a team effort.
Of course.
They won without Harden. No claim. No, because you got I bet Danny Green. We had a playoff high.
Danny Green played
Like
extremely
high.
well.
You got
Maxi
Maxi.
came up
Maxi
big in
went
the
off
second
in the
half.
second half. Then you got the black mass and B just was the edge they needed. For him, it just funking. It just sunken. And then what's funny is that because people always gonna say, oh he does good. Dude, he had 15 in halftime and ended with like 17.
Yeah,
It's like, come on now. And
that's unacceptable, man.
people say, he was recovering from an injury. Okay, he was injured around the last
Shit.
time. The last time they played when they
Steph,
lost. When they
Steph,
lost to
Steph
the Bucks.
Curry. My
When they lost
fault,
to the
young.
Bucks.
My fault, young. No, that's a good point. That's a damn good point, young. Man, Steph Curry done recover from injury, and he's still putting up a dub or
Mm-hmm.
more. He put up 38.
Yeah,
Clay Thompson,
he just put
he
30.
recovered from injury. He recovered from being out the game 2 damn years, 941 days.
Yeah,
ACL and goddamn Achilles. I don't want to hear
yeah,
about no goddamn
yeah,
hamstring.
yeah. Like
My
he
bad.
had
Oh,
the
your
Go
last
ahead,
hamstring
man.
injury.
hurt.
Young be
Ooh.
touching on some points, man. Go ahead,
No,
though.
I'm gonna tell you one because of the injury, but I'm saying this: when Harden, the last time he had an injury was 2020 when they lost to the Bucks, and they said, oh, he recovered, but he sat out. Not only he didn't sat out because of no injury, he sat out because he wanted to leave. He knew that he saw as soon as he saw KD and Kyrie, KD doing hurt, and then Kyrie with the protocol, he realized that damn, shit, I gotta leave.
Because
I,
he
Hey,
didn't
young.
want that pressure being the guy.
Hey, young. He sat out. He sat out, right? But
mm,
hey, Scrub and Steven, he was playing in the finals, though, or in the semifinals.
Hmm.
exactly. Now you look at this. Now he said about Curry. Curry came out injured, but came up with 30 points. He had 30 points on that game. Clay Thompson gave up 20. He made 21 points. He was killing it. 21 points is still driving. No. So I don't see what you complaining. I don't see like they didn't complain about injuries. They just kept practicing on him. When he recovers from injury, it's 17 points. It's showing the true. It's showing his true colors. Actually, you know, and it's just it's just showing his true colors. Maybe he's not. To me, he's not the same no more. He's not the same no more when he won his MVP. He's not the same no more when he's in his first year with the Houston Rockets. Not the same no more when he won $6 million a year with the OKC. So it's just showing declineness from him.
Showing me that he a guy.
It's
He's a guy.
nothing.
That's
Just
it.
none with some ugly bird with that ugly beard with some dirty braids, cornrows, whatever that stuff on his hair. And all they care about is partying, and that's what it's like. 'Cause I remember it was after what game it was when he lost. It was 1 month ago. He had lost. He was a Philly king, a Philly scrub. He
Hmm.
lost, and after he lost, he went party with Travis Scott and Lil Baby.
I forget which. I know. I know when. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. After they got blowed out.
Hmm.
After they got bowled out, he went to partying.
That's James Harden.
It was against the Nets. Yeah, it was against the Nets. We went partying after a blowout.
This is who he is. So
And
uh,
to me, that was just horrifying.
I'd say I'm surprised, but I'm like I said when he said he had nothing to prove, I took it a little differently because I'm like because initially I had your reaction as young. I'm like, what you mean you haven't gotten to a finals, you've come short in the postseason, but I'm like, no, this is just who he is. He's always been this guy. So no, he doesn't have anything to prove because he's proven because he's just going to do more of the same. He's going to show he's been the guy he's always been. So all right, you're right. You ain't got nothing to prove. I'm gonna treat you like you ain't got nothing to prove. You just a guy. I don't want to wait. I'm like I don't even talk to you like about him like he a star. He is 1 of 15. That's
Mhm.
it.
So yeah, it just him complaining. You know, I feel like he's not stepping up no more. So you know, that just that's just how I feel. And also, like I said, these 4 games, I bet these 8 games it's tough. It's tough. Now, for like I said, for the Celtics, how can they overcome Game 4? Um, that is how can they overcome Game 4? Is to just play, add some defense. Just play a little bit defense. If they play a little bit defense, with those guys, and and then also because it was just a bad game. You know, seeing seeing that Jason Tatum had a rough night and all that. So I feel like Tatum need to learn how to be a bully in the playoff. Plain and simple. You know, you know, because the Celtics they never matched the Bucks physicality. Because the Bucks defense they dragged over the guys and Giannis was running square into the defenders. You know, this game, but yeah, but I feel like hey, it's a different game. Me, I feel like they got to match that intensity the next game, and because you look at Tatum look like he don't want the smoke. So I feel like he's gonna have to show up going forward. Playing in it. You know, um, missing some crucial free throws. Need to work on those, and also I said defending. That's what I feel like the Celtics need to work on. For Game 4 because the Bucks can eliminate them. They can take this because the Bucks they are proving that they can win without Middleton.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying. You see, there have been people. You mentioned Connaughton. You mentioned Connaughton.
Yeah.
You
At,
mentioned
at shoot, I said Wesley Matthews played
yeah,
was
Wesley Matthews on the
back him up.
defensive end. But and see, a lot of people ain't looking at this too. Bobby Portis.
Hmm.
Look, he didn't score that many points, but he brings a toughness. He adds a toughness that Middleton doesn't add. That PJ Tucker did. You feel me? But he can also score every now and then. You know what I'm saying? He can get you in the post and he can rebound and he's a real aggressive inside.
The Bucks have gotten contributions from key players when they needed to get them. Like
That's facts. But I don't think Boston is not going to lay down because we're not talking like they won by a wide margin. But I believe Ama Udoka, he's gonna make the adjustments. You can't go to sleep on him. We're talking about a pop regime, so I believe it's gonna be a dogfight, and that's what we want to see. We don't want to see no knowing what's fitting to happen and being predictable. Oh, LeBron James in there every year, or this person in there every year. No, I like a lot of unpredictable results.
Right.
Yeah, it's better when it's more. When you get these long series, it's nothing short, nothing like, oh, all right, we know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because this game, because like I don't take seriously on the first round, but I feel like when the second round comes, this is when there's a real test. That's when the real playoff one starts. That's where it's, the go hard and go home. And because now you've seen a little bit some physicalities coming from teams. Um, you know, but the one thing I didn't like from this playoff is the complaining. Complaining about and how it got a little bit dirty. With these dirty fouls and all that. So that's how I feel was the problem.
Just a lot of unnecessary fouls. A
The
lot of
referees.
the poor refereeing, of
These
course.
referees. I don't like these referees today. I mean, this season,
Hey,
these seasons, the
it's the
referees been horrible.
playoffs, man. I mean,
These referees
we
been
we
horrible.
we've seen that over
Hey,
time, young Scrub. We could go back. I'm pretty sure you could name a whole bunch of young and Scrub calls that they missed and stuff, especially
yep.
with New York. New York got robbed out plenty of times.
I
No,
mean,
like I gotta say this. The foul, some fouls. I would say this is the playoff. It was the Raptors and the Sixers, game one. That was some
You
BS
talking about the
foul.
block on Embiid?
Yeah, that was some BS. That was some BS
There's
foul.
a block on Embiid. There was a. I'm guessing is
Chicago.
that the one you're talking about? Scrub? I
Yeah,
mean, yeah. Or you
yeah,
talking about
yeah,
another one?
yeah. That block. Yeah, that was fuck. And also his game against the Bucks in the Bulls when some guy he was boxing out Giannis and Giannis was over the back, but they called it on the guy. When Giannis was over the back, I'm like, yo, I'm like, what's going on with these refs? I feel like the ref is out of control.
some of the worst officiating, man. But this is why they tell you don't like.
Yeah. And like I said, these players need to stop complaining. Goddamn. That's what I'm like. Well, these players complaining the damn day. Like, this damn playoff, they complaining.
Yeah, they do complain too much.
Nigga, man, you just lost. Like your team lost in the playoff. Y'all out in the playoff. Good luck next season. Like, man, get ready for the next game. Don't complain. No.
But that's today's NBA. All they do is complain.
Yeah, but like not like this. Back in the day, they don't complain. They just like, okay, let's do it. All right.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Like
I
from
like,
our era, King, like our
yes.
2000 era. We they know like they no okay like okay yeah I'm not gonna complain like yeah I ain't gonna complain but okay I need to get better how I get better that's what I feel but now these days you got these people complaining about fouls or they complain about not I didn't foul him or this and that you got Draymond sticking the middle finger to the Memphis fans and it, it just and you got John Morant on the tweet saying you broke the bro code like you broke the code. Like what?
But see, Young and Scrub, what they don't realize, what especially Harden, you take away from the aspect of the game like that because you sitting there, you could have been there already down the court, but instead you sitting there complaining and stuff, wasting time.
You're wasting time. Is now you're giving up a bucket or you giving up a foul that you wouldn't have had to do if you just got back. You like if you want to make your case, you can make your case, but make your case when ball's dead. Like, hey, like, and I'm not saying like just complain like whine about it, but like, be like, hey, ref, I
We
don't
know
think they
you
called.
ain't we you know what I'm saying, Scrub? We know that you're not in shape anymore. You can't get by to anybody like that or
Right.
anything. So you sitting there, you want the reps to bail you out, nigga. You getting old, nigga. You ain't got no motherfucking excuses either. You ain't even really that old. Steph Curry, your age, around your age, and Steph Curry is still been resilient after multiple injuries. I keep going back to that point. That's why I don't listen to that nigga, man. You've been inefficient, nigga. You inefficient from the three.
How you inefficient from the three? Come on.
And
Like,
turnover. He had seven turnovers last game.
bro, yeah,
He had seven
bro,
goddamn turnovers, yeah. Scrub.
four of them was in the first half when he scored 15. And so you told me you had 3 turnovers and 2 points in the second half. And
That's why I was telling Mamba, shout out to Mamba. I said, how can you respect a nigga like Harden being on our squad?
I told it. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't trust this dude. He gonna let you down. He didn't want to listen to me. I'm like, okay. Like, all right, so you'll see. And sure enough,
And I know hey Scrub, I know it pissed Young off when they were talking about comparing him to Kobe as the best ISO scorer of all time and shit. I was like,
man, James Harden don't want to take no damn mid range shot. He don't want to play no damn post. All he want to do is that BS step back three, drive to the rim, and get bailed out by the refs and go to the line. And it's not like he was always this kind of player. He was at one point he was taking mid range shots. He would play in the post, but not now. You got with Mike D'Antoni, and he became a total pansy. But you know, I'm supposed to think Mike D'Antoni's this great coach. Just because
we don't. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, all I was gonna say is that just because all I was gonna say is just because D'Antoni made 7 seconds or less system that a lot of teams adopted because it did change how the game is played. But like, okay, but we know one thing about just relying on the system alone. You're not gonna win a championship. You're just not.
Yeah. I like the way you put it because while it's exciting and you're gonna get you're gonna get the people out there and stuff like that. You're gonna be led astray, man.
Because the game slows down. What you gonna do in that half court? Oh, I know what Mike D'Antoni's team going to do: fold, especially because he never prioritized his defense at all.
Barbosa, as exciting as he was in transition, man, when you slow that motherfucker down, man, he got exposed like a motherfucker, man. Especially in a one-on-one situation.
Man,
Kobe used to kill all them motherfuckers. Put Roger Bell on him, gonna foul the shit out of him. Go put Barbosa on him, gonna blow right past his ass.
that's why
The only one that put up a decent scrub and a young of a fight was Sean Marion.
Ooh, the Matrix.
Yeah, because
because
Sean Marion was lethal on defense as
Sean
well as
Marion was
Roger
a
Bell.
complete player.
Oh yeah, I remember he's the guard. He put that defense on Dirt Nowitzki.
That's the thing. Like Sean
Yeah,
Marion
I
was a
remember.
complete
Him
player.
and Dirt used to
He
go
could guard
at it.
multiple positions. Like you say what you want about his shot, but he could score the damn ball. He knew what he had to do to help his team to win. But he was only one guy. And as we all know,
I don't care how ugly your shot, as long as that motherfucker go in.
Exactly.
Anthony Mason had a horrible looking shot. That motherfucker used to go in.
I mean, it's. I mean, it's. I remember he. I remember. Remember he gets so tired when people talk about his jump shot. Like, I mean, it's ugly, but don't let it be open. Don't let him be open because he will make
Right.
the 9-10. It will go in. You
Like, that's the name of the game. Make the damn bucket.
it's ugly. Like, it's ugly. But don't let it. But let him. Don't let it be open. And that just. I feel that's how it is. It's hard for like I said for some small guards to defend big guys. You know, and you see some of the look at the Dallas team how they put their defense on Aiden. Small guys. You know who has to defend the big guys. So it's definitely hard. But it just, you gotta just risk the job and task. You know.
Yeah, yeah, it's hard. But you gotta find a way.
Mhm.
Hey, where's Grammy at? A little bit later, not right now, but I probably have to get you some new ones. Hey, Scrub, I'm gonna shut this one down. I'm gonna get in to something else a little bit later, man. Just pull up if you can, brother. I'm just giving you fair warning, man.
Copy.
All right, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the homeboy, Scrub Zero. Make sure y'all like the video, share, subscribe, hit them notifications. Make sure y'all sub to the homie, Luda Ryder and Cypress TV, uh, and also Lewis Sports Network and Number One Grinder. And salute to Young, Luda Ryder, True Viking, Grinder, Scrub, everybody pulling up. Stephen Green and Memphis too. Polo Sports Talking Entertainment, man. I'll get at y'all later.